This right here on my Cowboys family. I'll move this over a little bit. We were talking to Mike. You see, I'm representing 55. I believe linebackers got to come up big this game. They're limited. We don't have Micah. We don't have Francis Bernard. We don't have who else did we just lose? Shit. We just got Keanu O'Neal back, but we have a limited linebacking core.
I almost said Donovan Wilson, and I'm like, isn't he coming?
Well,
back?
Yeah, Donovan Wilson's going to be in this game, but J-Ron Curse kind of plays pseudo linebacker, so we're missing a linebacker in that sense, right?
Scoot over.
Oh, yeah. Let me get
Is that good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
We're kicking off, too, so we get the ball second half. That's good. That's good. I like that. And let's get the score on the board here.
Get that adjusted. You know, by the way, I was joking around with Mr. MCF, but if I start repping a Brian Anger jersey...
Go Cowboys. Let's go, baby.
I'm just saying.
I know. Well, he's a Pro Bowler. You can rep it with pride.
Hey, I was going to rep it regardless, yeah. But Silver and Blue Cowgirl, what's up? Much love.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. The simulation score, was it like 27-24?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it was
27-24, something like that. So we ended up winning right at the end.
All right, Cowboys kicking off. Let's get this going, guys. You know, Cowboys, I believe, have to come out quick, have to come out fast, and have to, you know, put up a couple touchdowns within the first half, let's just say, to make sure we can put in the backups the second half and rest the starters. Because we're going to do it either way, I believe. If you every snap, look, you saw the last play of the Kansas City game, the last meaningful play, the last three plays were kneel downs. But if you watch the meaningful play right before, the most meaningful play before the end of that game, they get that first down, converting it and ending the game. Travis Kelce got banged up, got a little hip flexor there, a little hip injury. That's the longer you keep the guys in, the more chances nothing might happen. Yeah, you can trip and fall at home. Why elevate the risk, whether it's COVID or injury? So let's see how this goes. There's some pressure there. Ooh. Gregory gets in. Throw it above. Ooh, overthrown. Good job by the Cowboys. Secondary, Malik and Casey and Jordan Lewis in coverage. Again, the starters. There's Kelce getting his snap.
We saw a lot of Jordan Lewis in the simulation, right?
Yep, we did. See what happened? Travis Kelce got the snap, and then he came out the game.
That's it. Exactly
what I said was going to happen. I say he might get one drive, but one snap to keep the streak alive. And then now they're gonna, there you go.
Nah. An Eagles fan has a sign that said it's cool. We only came to see Kelce anyway. So you that was one step.
Here comes a run inside. There's their rookie number 14. We saw them all.
There we go.
I still don't remember his name. Let me pull up his name, because I know that. Here we go.
I said there's probably gonna be a lot of guys whose names we don't know.
True.
Right now.
That's even more reason why I need to bring this up.
Oh. Thor Thunder God said Greg didn't miss the kickoff, so we're off to a good start. Oh man, I can't believe we are. That's how low the bar is with some things, right? I will say, like I said in the chat, I've been saying it. I still personally think that we should just pull the starters after like the first drive or something.
39. They just knocked Randy Gregory on his ass.
Almost picked and instead caught. Wow.
Right through Kelvin Joseph's hand for interception.
And instead now it's a reception, like a 20-yard reception.
Incredible.
Where it would have been dropped by.
And I hope Gregory's all right. He got creamed right under his pads. Yeah. Now Sean Wright got taken to school there. But that's another. Ooh, what a hit by Donovan Wilson there at the end. Damn, that's again. That's too bad.
Man.
We could have come out with that one. That would have been a nice stop there.
Bad luck there.
Quick pass. All right, now they're gonna just drive on us, and this is the worst thing that could happen. They're backups. I know we have some backups in there. Trust me, I know. But DeMarcus Lawrence is in there. And that's my thing here. I mean, you got to make that interception. I know Kelvin Joseph. I know that's he's a rookie. I know that
Look, that's why they're here. But yeah, pretty much everyone in the chat is saying it. Like that should have been picked.
Can't do that. I mean, hey, listen, I can't get too. I'm trying not to get too upset about this game, but it's just we have the fucking starters in there. I'm gonna keep saying that they have many backups. There's some pressure from Dorrance Armstrong. Minshew gets out. Gains 3 yards. Yeah.
I make that joke too sometimes. That's why he's a cornerback and not a receiver.
Cheers, guys. Here, let me do it this way. Cheers.
Yeah, just water.
Not just water on my side. Oh. Man. Woo. That hit hard.
All right. So second and 6 here for the Eagles. They're on hour 38.
Run up the gut there. There you go. I can't even get it. What's his name there? Oh, Gainwell. Gainwell is the guy that
he looks tiny.
Yeah, the rookie running back for them. He's going to be their main. They're going to get some work out of him tonight.
You're saying he looks really small. Is it just me? I need an Eagles fan in here to let me know.
No, I'm trying to...
So now Scorpio is asking, no quarterback spy? The lunatic said no spy needed against Minshew, only Hurts. Which actually, in a weird way, it does kind of hurt us
that
he's not there, because remember, you said that one of the few good things would be that, at least we'd get a few snaps against a quarterback very similar to, the type of mobile quarterback we're expecting to play, next week. So, Cassie Stewart, what's up?
I hope everybody's happy we put our starters in.
Marcus Kersey, hello.
They just got a first down. You know who made the tackle? Randy Gregory, LVE. I'm just saying, my point is that these are the starters. Tank and Osa is right there, too. All their guys are backups. Most of their guys are backups.
I can't remember who was it said it yesterday, but someone said in the chat, basically, I can understand, choosing to sit your starters, but if they're going to play, have them play 100%. You know what I mean?
Get in there.
No half-assed effort.
But he's a first and goal on the fucking 8. On the 9. Unbelievable. This is our starting... I'm not getting... I'm trying to hold back, but this is supposed to be a booster? A boost in confidence?
No.
Yo.
Thank you so much, Randy Stites with the $5.
Much love.
Holler.
The man, Randy Stites, in the house with that drop.
He said the Sheagles are ass.
Well, that's a fact. As they run up the gut, almost score on the 5-yard line. Much love, Randy Stites, as always. This is a confidence breaker right here.
Here we go. Good to know. So, thank you, Eagles fan. He said that he's a 5th-round rookie out of Memphis, Kenny G. That's Fletcher Cox's cousin.
No.
So, there you go.
Did not know that. Huh. We talked about it. Oh, he's limping. So, going into the playoffs, he's banged up a little bit here.
Jeez, they can't even make it through one drive without somebody getting beat up.
That's the thing about...
No, I think he just looks tired.
No, he was limping a little bit. Now, the receivers are in the backfield here. Rager and Ward, and now there's no quarterback, which is, of course, Greg Ward's the quarterback. Quick pass underneath to the tight end there. Who is that, 81? Off from the practice squad, Roger. What's his name? Not Aaron Rodgers, the tight end. He used to be on the Packers.
Oh my goodness! I'm a little bit confused because I genuinely don't recognize almost anyone on this team right now. And that's a little bit discombobulating to me.
I forgot his name. It used to be the Packers. They used to be like Aaron Rodgers to tight end blank Rodgers. I forgot his fucking first name. Probably the chat saying it. I can't see it from here.
I'm not sure.
Let me get this a little closer. I want to get my impressions.
No, go ahead. I mean, again, everyone's just kind of scrambling, moving it. They just pitched it. Yeah, that's a touchdown.
That's Tyree Jackson, right?
Yep. There it is. Yeah, no Dagnan just said Dallas is taking the day off again.
No, that's the problem. They have, maybe on the field they are, but we have our starters in there. And this is a majority backup team right here for the Eagles. So.
Mr. Rice said that's the natural of a road game. The home team comes out hot, and if you can weather the storm, they'll cool off.
Backups. I'm not just saying backups. This is not a confidence builder. It's a confidence breaker right now. Every second that goes by now, it's more pressure. And listen, it all can change next week, obviously. But I'm going off of what the Cowboy fan base was saying why we should have this for. This game is a confidence builder. And I kept saying, not necessarily. It could be a confidence hurt, knockdown, wrecker, if things don't go as it should. Now you put an extra stress. Now the offense has to be perfect out there. Got to score touchdowns.
Tokyo was just asking, this is our starting defense?
The starters that are in the game, that are available, are in the game. And that's, I'd say about 75% are starters. And the others are important rotational players. You look at the Eagles. Minshew is not a rotational player. No. All right? You got the running backs. They don't really go in. They have to be used, but they haven't really, they're not really the starters.
Former quarterback Tyree Jackson.
Yeah.
That's who you're thinking of, right? Aaron Rodgers?
No.
No? Okay.
I gotta look up. I can't.
Just go ahead and look it up.
The website's down.
Anyway,
I can't check
Scorpio said, we'll have to see if Kellen is smart. He would have our quarterback run and be more mobile. That brings in the defense, and you fake him with the pass instead of a run. No Dak Ninja throwing out there that Dallas looks discombobulated. MCW. Antoine Scott, what's up? Isaac Aguilar 04 saying defense looking like shit. Devontae Griffin saying this is not good, bro. What the F?
Well,
William Brady said we should just take the starters out because it's going to look pretty bad if we lose to their backups. Steve Lupton said it's more like business as usual.
I've said this.
Shimwrecker said this is a Super Bowl team? Really?
Nope.
Really?
This is not a Super Bowl team.
Yeah, Cassie Stewart said it. No reason backups should ever drive on a team with our starters. Shake my head.
And that's the
Justin
problem.
Kroll said Diggs would have had that pick that Joseph missed.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was going to say, Micah Parsons not in the game. You see why he's the big difference maker.
But would they have even thrown that pick his way?
Look at their defense.
You know,
These are their starters.
It keeps going. I know.
Out. Everybody but TJ Edwards is in there.
It's embarrassing. God Usop said the only starters on the field for the Eagles are Devontae and Rager. That's it.
I'm looking here. Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins,
Richard Rodgers.
Thank
you, Jerome.
There it is. Yes. No. I'm looking here for the tight end. There's Richard Rodgers. He's the guy that was with the Packers.
Yeah.
Tyree Jackson. Those are the starters now. Those are the third and fourth stringers. But Rodgers is a practice squad guy. So, their offensive line though, they have, again, Kelsey started, but he's in back. And Jack Anderson came in for him.
We got the man LT in the house saying, "Sorry, I'm late. How's it going, rivals?"
Hey, we're saying this was a bad choice for the Cowboys to go in there with their starters.
Yeah.
But
we're here.
The Cowboys now have to score a touchdown here to make the starter move worth it. And we'll see. We'll see what happens now. The Cowboys have all the pressure they can have on them. Maybe they need this shit to wake the fuck up. You know what I mean? Maybe they need this kind of shit to wake up.
Yeah.
Because I think the Cowboys are drinking their own Kool-Aid on offense right now. Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott, got to get the shit together now. And the Eagles have nothing to lose. They have their entire defense, other than TJ Edwards at linebacker, are backups. No excuses.
I don't know. It feels like lately the Cowboys are only excuses. That feels unfortunate to say, but...
Yeah, it does.
Although you can kind of tell this is definitely not our usual game because we're like way too chill right now. I'm just saying, we know what this game is about.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. They ruined it for me. Honestly, I would have just rather see our backups going in. I said this the whole week, and the thing is this: I would have rather seen the backups going because you have nothing to lose and you have a better chance to win against their backups. So here we go. We got Connor McGovern at fullback. We got Zeke as running back. Dak under center to run. Boom, everyone's blocking.
Nice little run to Zeke.
Zeke runs, still only gets like 4 yards. But the thing is, this is their backup team. They have nothing to lose. They're going to take the extra shot. They're going to take the extra hit. We should dominate this team.
Behind the scenes, and you kind of mentioned, you're like, I'm kind of expecting a fight today.
Yeah. Well, and that's from them taking probably cheaper shots at us. Or if we get frustrated and are down by 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns with our starters, that's it. Cowboys just got to score. It's as simple as that. Zeke goes false start. Terrence Steele, left side. These are our starters, by the way. And that's on the refs, right? Fucking refs, not fair. Come on. Oh, 63?
So I guess he moved the ball again.
Oh, Biadish?
I'm guessing. Thank you for reminding us this is the most penalized offensive line in the league. We forgot about that for exactly
so now we
6 minutes.
McGovern's out. No more fullback. We got, open backfield. No one back there blocking. Dak's looking. He throws, dumps it down to Cooper for a 5-yard catch. So it's a 3rd and 5.
Yeah.
Most penalized team in the NFL. Most penalized offense in the NFL. Fantastic.
Just again, I want to be the most something, not most penalized. Just throwing that out there.
There's Kellen Moore looking like a bitch ass. So we got Dak in a shotgun. You got Cooper going right to left in motion. 2 receivers on the right.
Keon Archer's like, I hope y'all win, I guess.
They're blitzing here in the middle. Zeke picks up the block beautifully. Nice pass. Beautiful pass by Dak. Cedric Wilson with the first down. Although he was bobbling in on the sideline, and they were trying to say it was incomplete. I'm wondering if he had the full possession. Just snap the ball there. Great pass by Dak and great pickup by Zeke. And that people say, why do you have why is Zeke in the game? He sucks. You should put Donovan, in the regular game when they're not injured.
No, Zeke's out here doing what our offensive line should have done, but
yeah, that's a catch.
Yeah, if Zeke wasn't there to help pick up some blocks, Dak would just be a little puddle on the ground.
Nice pass by Dak there. CeeDee Lamb up the sideline.
Now I saw who was in the chat. Let me see. Cowboys fan 112 said, "Can't Cooper ever break a tackle?"
His not style. His style's not tackle breaking. His style is more, shake and baking
I
in
think
the route.
if you want to break tackles, look at CeeDee Lamb a little bit more.
Yeah.
He tends to...
Or Gallup when he was here.
I know, but I just think in general CeeDee Lamb plays a more aggressive type of football.
Cowboys
you know
on the Eagles 41. I agree with that. We run into the left. Zeke runs up in between the tackles there, behind the guard, behind.
It's one of the reasons why he's so effective
Williams.
when we sometimes use him as a running back.
Yeah.
You know, on some of those little trick plays. Mm-hmm. Just throwing it out there. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's first quarter.
Yeah, I want to make sure I remind people where we're at in the game.
Oh. It's good to see that, you know, even Kellen Moore had to layer a little bit.
Layer up?
Yeah.
Well, it's 25 degrees now.
It's funny, though, because one of the Cowboys, some of the other coaches behind him look like marshmallows.
Pitch to Zeke the way we should do more often. I mean, he gets 3 yards, 2 yards. Yeah, 3 yards.
Corey Clement was out there, too.
But is that Clement running?
No, the blocking.
Okay. Wow.
No, I just said I didn't realize it was him. I was just like, oh, nice.
But, you know, that play right there.
Showing him now.
We should be using that play more often. We should be using the outside runs, whether it's a sweep or a handoff that goes to off the tackle, off the tight end. We should do that more often with Zeke or Pollard. We don't do that enough, Kellen Moore. At least he did it there on this drive first time. 3rd and 3. Very attainable, makeable 3rd down. Dak's in a shotgun. Got 3 receivers on the right, 2 on the left.
I think that's Schultz.
Corey Clement on the left and Schultz on the right. Oh, my God. Dropped by Cedric Wilson.
Ooh, that was weird. Yeah, so
go for
Cedric Wilson just almost pulled the Kelvin Joseph.
Cowboys just go for it.
It went right through Cedric Wilson's hands. It bounced off the Eagle player and then almost bounced into
picked.
somebody else's hands. Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect pass, right? I mean, okay, it was a little behind them. It's close enough. Cedric Wilson got to make that play.
I mean, let me say, Cedric seemed to get his hands on it well enough.
Alligator arms, going for it. 4th and 3. Cedric Wilson left to right motion. He's set in slot. Dak and
we're taking the chance.
Dak, the offensive line, and Zeke checking their protection. Or Corey Clement, good block there by L. Collins. Dumps it down to Amari Cooper for about a 10-yard gain. First down, Cowboys on a 4th down conversion. Remember, that's the backups.
I love
we have our starters
coops in other stadiums. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Good play there. I mean, wide open.
Whew.
Good blocking.
I will say it is weird seeing so many of our players in sleeves.
Well, like you said, the blocking is allowing the Kellen Moore plays to open up a little bit, it seems.
Of course. But again, why is the blocking effective? Because we're facing a 2nd-string team, 3rd-string, 4th-string, 5th-string team.
Both tight ends.
I'm just saying, I'm not under any illusions either. But Amari Cooper's in motion there from right to left.
Got 2 seconds to snap the ball. There we go. We run up the gut to Corey Clement.
Ooh, there we
6-yard gain.
Bad.
Good run.
That was nice. Exactly skeptical. Dak is taking the easy route, but honestly, I feel like Kellen Moore has pushed Dak to take chances in certain moments where I feel like, does that make sense? Like sometimes we go for it when we shouldn't, and then we play it safe when I feel like we shouldn't. Like you said, it's more the tempo. Less the plays and more the tempo. I feel like that's more my argument, my bone to pick.
We got 3 receivers to the right, but Cedric Wilson right to left in motion. Dak's looking left. Goes to Cedric Wilson. His touchdown.
He's got it.
Boom. Easy money there. And Dak saw Cedric Wilson's coverage guy. He slipped and fell. He actually looked away from Cedric Wilson, went back, and then threw it to him for the touchdown.
Hey, Cedric Wilson's a guy that we kind of do need to step it up because he's the Michael Gallup replacement.
Yep. Yeah, he's the guy we're going to see him. He's a starter. Watch Cedric Wilson here. Watch he got clipped by CeeDee Lamb. They were incidental.
Yeah, they just kind of ran into each other.
I mean, it's almost like they said they could have called offensive pass interference on CeeDee Lamb. That would figure, of course. So they're going on the left hash mark here for Greg Zuerlein.
I can tell you right now, if I was an Eagles fan, I'd probably be pretty pissed.
Boom. Yeah, I mean, definitely that was definitely one that maybe should have been called on CeeDee Lamb. Again,
like you said, because it was incidental, I'm assuming they kind of just.
I think the ref's saying, well, it looked close enough that it could be incidental. But guys, if that happened to us, the whole chat would be like,
"Don't let that happen."
They're cheating. They're cheating. I know. You know what I mean. All right, what's the chat saying in this? So far, I mean, I'll say we're doing what we're supposed to do on offense. At least defense got to step up. So which is rare to hear, right? So
like I said, let me hit up a few comments here first.
And that's against backups. Just keep that in mind. Backups.
William Birdie said that was exactly what we were supposed to do.
Yep.
Now Frank Moyer, course, he's an Eagles fan. Got to shout him out all the way from A-Town, saying, "What the fuck is McCarthy thinking? Take the 3 points. Not doing that could come back and haunt y'all."
Nah,
We know it.
That's the way McCarthy's done it since day one.
That's why I said, like,
So
we know
we're
it's going
used
to
to
come
that.
back and haunt us. We've seen it come back and haunt us.
Sometimes it's helped us. Sometimes it's hurt us.
That's why I said, like, we know.
What I'm trying we got it. We got the first down, though, right? So that helped us. What I'm trying to say is that that's not when we see him going for it on 4th down and 7 or 4th and 2 or 4th and 1, or in this case 4th and 3, we expect this from him, for better or for worse, whether you agree or disagree with some of his decisions. We expect him to go for it on these.
Exactly. Part of it, you have to remember, it was field position too. Like, not to say it's okay to allow, an extra 8 yards or so, but basically, had we turned the ball over, you would have been on like our 32 or something.
9 out of 10. Yeah, 9 out of 10.
So I'm just saying, like, that was a calculated risk.
9 out of 10 times in the playoffs, in that situation, that position, 4th and 3, McCarthy goes for it.
So now let me go ahead. All Pro said, "I got money on y'all, so win, please." Well, we'll do our best. Justin Crow said, "Parsons and Diggs make the defense so much better."
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's
elevation
night
of the
and
defense.
day.
Yeah.
So
it is.
Now, Aztec Aguilar 04 said, "Okay, defense, stop playing around and smack these She-Goes around next." Remember that the Cardinals had backups last week in too.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you can't just sit there and say, "Oh, it's backups, whatever." So, rolling back a little bit.
We lost the backups. We lost a team with less. The Cardinals are going to play with a much fuller team as they enter the playoffs, which probably be the team we play. Mm-hmm. If we lose this game, we're stuck in 4th seed.
By the way, Shimwrecker said, "Since I'm the unofficial referee of the MCF room, it is not a pick because 1, the pass was behind the line of scrimmage, and 2, Lamb was within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Like, a cornerback can make contact within the first 5 yards."
So
basically, that's one of the reasons.
Well, the ball was thrown past the line of scrimmage, but I understand what you're saying.
Not at the moment that it happened, though.
What?
The penalty? No? Like the knockdown?
No, the fall down, and then Dak went back and threw it to him when he saw him hit the ground. But I think it was incidental. This is the way Dak's reaction was. He looked away. So he heard the story again. He looked away. It was incidental. It wasn't a plan. So they said it should be pass interference. That's what the...
All right, so they're saying that it should have been, again, so according to them, they're saying that it should have been called offensive interference because even though he established a block with his shoulder, that's what they're trying to say. By hitting him with his shoulder. Damn, we really can't have anything good in our lives. Like, we scored a touchdown and now we're like, yeah, we shouldn't even have it.
Well, I'm saying Eagle fans can't really... We're blitzing here.
I know, they can't go back now.
We can't get him. There's Tristan Hill. What the fuck? Dorrance Armstrong turned around, looked at him, and started dancing. Just attack him.
I know.
Shit, he almost gained a yard. Yeah, no gain there for him. Minshew got out of that shit. And he's mobile, too. He's a mobile quarterback. Mm-hmm. Not Jalen Hurts mobile, but he's mobile.
So
he's more mobile than Dak.
No, I agree.
Minshew.
Let me see. Corey Rowell said, Kelvin Joseph needs to let his aggression take him. Unleash the beast. Fuck these Eagles and take their heads.
They got to attack these guys. This is half their offense is backups. Well, I'd say most of their offense is backups, too. But all their defense is backups. It's a run to the right. Cowboys got to get... There's Kelvin Joseph.
There
Good.
We go.
No gain.
There we go.
Or a loss of a yard. It might be by now. It might be 30-11. Mm-hmm. So now one.
Yeah, Toki also saying, don't forget Curse. Trust me, can't forget Curse.
Curse is huge. I've been saying that. I mean, without a question.
So Thor Thundergod saying, I heard that's 10 straight red zone touchdowns, the longest streak in 25 years.
10? Oh, for us, for the Cowboys. Wow, I don't know. That's interesting. Did not know that.
We'll have to look that up. But if that's the case, I mean, talk about getting that monkey off your back.
So now, 3rd down and 11, guys. There's no reason why the Cowboys should not do what do we usually do on 3rd and 11? We bring an extra pass rush, we blitz. Cowboys should be doing this on a 3rd and 11. They do, but when nobody gets in, then we're lost coverage here. Luckily, he doesn't get the catch. It's going to be a punt to the Dallas Cowboys.
Again, still a little sad that we couldn't get as good pressure there. Although, again, I will say, Micah Parsons and what he does for the D-line, even when he's not playing on the D-line, just say again, because guess what? If he's not coming at you, then he's out there on the field waiting for you. You know what I mean? You still have to throw the ball. I'm assuming in this scenario it's a pass.
Second best linebacker in coverage this year, Micah Parsons.
By the way, CeeDee Lamb Gonna be
Dumb.
fair catching this,
Dumb.
looks like.
Dumb.
What? He just said fair catch. Is that a penalty?
I hope
I
not.
swear I thought I saw somebody move, but okay.
There's no fair catch. This is chancy.
Okay.
I don't like this shit at all, guys. I mean, it's great. Whoop-de-fucking-do. He gets a 10-yard run back, but...
Sorry, I thought I saw CeeDee Lamb already
No,
going.
I just don't like it. I just don't like it. I just fits wrong with me. This whole... Listen, the Cowboys got to score a touchdown here. We got to score another touchdown by halftime. Pull our starters and stop fucking around.
Thank you, Thor. So actually second longest streak. They said it just before kickoff.
Okay.
So there you go. Justin Crow saying great job, D. That's what I want to see. Exactly.
Yep,
that's a 3 and out. So yeah, No Duck just said no flag. Wow, I expect the flag on every third down. Like,
or fourth down, those punts. You just never know.
I know.
But it's fourth and 11, so it wouldn't have helped them if it was offsides.
Honestly, one thing I would like to see the Cowboys address next year, out of all the kind of things they might need to, can we figure out a way where CeeDee Lamb is not the one returning punts?
Thank you. He's finally coming around. It's always too nerve-wracking
I've never liked
injury-wise.
it. Again, I feel like I get so mad when I accept what the Cowboys are doing. That's one thing, okay? that's just me resigning myself to reality. That doesn't mean I like it or I'm happy about it, but yeah, it's been a long time coming that the Cowboys need to do something. It's just, obviously for this season, there's nothing to be done. Guess what? We're near the end of the season. By March, April, I'd like to hear a definitive list of guys you're looking to replace CeeDee Lamb in this category, okay?
Yeah.
Especially because at least if we're all thinking what we're all thinking, we need to start thinking of CeeDee Lamb as a bigger piece in our receiving game.
The way I think of this is you go into their draft, right? And you go get your fourth, if you get Cedric Wilson back, Malik Turner back, right?
And remember, drafting receivers has been a lot easier in recent years.
Well, it depends on the draft.
Like depth-wise.
Right, it depends on the draft. If they're deep with receivers, you can wait a little longer. I think this draft is going to have enough. There's always some guys that trickle down because the guy I'm looking for is a guy that comes into the Cowboys as your fifth receiver, your sixth receiver. Kind of like a Simi Fehoko, but a guy that has return capabilities, like a great returner in the college game. Those guys don't go unless they are great offensive weapons as well, and a lot of times they're not. You can see those guys going in the fourth round, the fifth round, the sixth round. So Cowboys can just get like a specialist who's a returner that can fit in as our fifth, sixth, seventh, whatever you want to put him on the list of our receivers. But his main value will be returner, and that in itself is a huge value to somebody like Tony Pollard. Because I want this guy returning punts and kickoffs. I want Tony Pollard, getting 40% of the carries on offense, and I want CeeDee Lamb getting all the snaps on offense, and on returns and stuff like this, on punt returns, out of the game. Get our specialist, a rookie in the fifth round. That's what I'm saying. Connor McGovern there as a fullback here. Dak under center, Zeke in the backfield. It's kind of a tighter formation here. You got CD on the left, Amari on the right. It's play action. Dak's looking, throwing, over the top, wide open. Amari Cooper.
Woo! Now that has got to be Amari Cooper's longest play of the season, I swear.
I don't know about that, but it's definitely a long... Again, on the road, cold weather, grass field, and he's having a good game.
Yeah.
So
now, real quick, is it just me? Did they do some like the TV? You saw that, right? That the edges shrunk and went black.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, is that, I don't know if any of you guys are watching the game as well. Did your screen just like shrink an inch or so randomly?
Here we go. High snap, but Dak recovers it. Dak rolls out, escaping, and takes a knee for a sack. 1 yard loss.
Is that technically a sack?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming so.
Did he sack himself?
Oh, okay. I thought they were going to say something about
Okay. No, they're just talking about that. So, 1980 in the house. Much love to you.
1980 in the house.
It's funny because Thor Thundergod said, I was just about to say I want to see Dak take some deep shots down the field. And then Amari Cooper.
That's a relative. That's a good 20 plus, right? That's a long
Is it
pass.
Technically anything over 15 considered deep, or is it 20?
20 plus. Let me see. Here we go, guys. Shotgun for Dak. RPO. He steps up in the pocket, gets pressure, throws. Something going on. I don't know. Somebody fell. The Eagle guy fell 30-11. He was targeting CeeDee Lamb.
No, I thought Dak was going to fall down. Someone was at his feet. Oh, there's a flag.
So pass interference.
It's probably on us.
Oh, it's holding on the Cowboys? Connor Williams. Unbelievable.
In case you guys were missing offensive line penalties, let me give you another offensive line penalty.
by a starter, by the way. They have their backups in. That's a starter. So
I feel like if I did do a Cowboys bingo, it literally would just be every single penalty we've been getting. And it would be specific, too. It would be Tyler Badass gets a false start because he moved the ball, right? Connor Williams gets a hold.
Yeah.
I don't know. What other ones? I guess a pass interference on Anthony Brown, although he's not even playing, so you know what I mean.
On offense line, that's what we're talking here, though. 223, Dak's looking, throws.
Ooh, nice catch there by Schultz, but I did not like the way he got twisted
We're
around.
on a 30-yard line here. Now it's third down, and what, 8? No, not even.
Phillips said,
10,
even against
12.
backups, 52 holds. We really can't have anything good.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
This is only back to a 30-11, so that penalty just basically was an extra play for us to possibly get hurt.
Yeah, ZamDFW said it. We need a kick returner unnerved that can take the top off or a shifty slot like Beasley.
And as long as you get a returner. Here we go. Shotgun for Dak. Gets the ball there. The Eagles are coming on the left side. Dak's looking. He's going to get sacked.
He's going to get sacked.
He throws the ball almost. Just threw the ball out of bounds, getting slammed to the ground.
So remember, we don't get sacks. We have not gotten sacks.
Oh, this guy hit badass. He hit Biadish in the face. No flag by the refs, of course.
Okay, and Biadish is going to keep yelling at the ref, and he's going to get flagged. Watch.
Well, how you like our starters out there, guys? Is this one of those confidence-building games? I told you guys, we should not fuck around with this and just put our backups in. We had the one drive. Look, whatever. I'm just talking shit.
I guess, are we in field goal range?
Yeah, we're going to practice a field goal here. He should make this. You know why? Greg Zuerlein should make this? Because there's no pressure. This is he's got to make it, but if it's a playoff game, watch him shank the shit out of it.
All right, so 48-yard field goal attempt.
Snap's good. Kick's good.
Looks good. Is good. There we go.
Good job by Greg.
So not the touchdown we wanted.
He needs to straighten his shit out a little bit. So, maybe that's what we need from him. Kick some field goals, I guess. Go backwards. When we're tippy-toeing in the red zone. Oh, he smacked Terrence Steele in the head.
Yeah, William Bernie said, we have a bad case of shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, all year. That's why I was pissed weeks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because even though we were winning, I said it needs to be cleaner.
Maybe we should have asked Santa for no more drive-killing penalties.
Well, shooting yourselves in the foot. That's how. And again, that one we got some points out of it. Thank goodness there was no shank there by our special teams by Greg Zuerlein. But
Mr. Wright said, Mr. MCF, do you like apples? How about them apples?
That's funny.
Oh, exactly.
Good
Greg
Will
made
Hunting.
A field
I've seen
goal.
the movie Good Will Hunting.
Michael Wilkes said, Dallas needs a new left side lineman in the draft. Yeah, it's funny because I think Shim was talking about how he saw some kind of a mock draft already. And Mr. Wright and I literally, back to back, we're basically just no, we need offensive linemen. We need an offensive lineman in the first round. Instantaneous.
Yeah, it depends where we land.
And yes, obviously we know all the factors. You can't just pick straight up by position, where you're drafting, who's falling to you, other factors.
Second round,
But saying we need an offensive lineman first round is more about the priority that Dallas should have. It's not so much do it no matter what.
Just make sure that's a top priority.
It has to be your number one priority, and everything else can be worked around that.
Yeah,
that's all. So if it has to be second round, okay, fine. It has to be a second round offensive lineman, but you don't go 50, 60 picks without getting one of those two positions.
Yeah, without question, you cannot. Can't let it go that far.
So yeah, Cassie Stewart, and that's exactly why Mr. MCF kept saying we need to really think about playing our starters, because she said it. Philly 500's all happy, saying the Eagles' backups are overpowering our starters.
That's why I said. That's why I said we should not play. I think
I'm saying that you were right. That's why.
Yeah. That's why. I'm trying to see what's over there. Okay, I thought she was over there. No, I know now. She
blends in. I know she blends in.
Anyways,
I did that earlier too. Remember, I went to go grab. Sorry guys, our dog likes to sleep on her couch cushions, and I went to go grab one. I didn't realize she was on it, and I almost yanked her off the couch because she blends in.
She's a cushion right now. So I just want to show you, so it was that cushion or that cushion. So anyways, as we laugh through the pain here, Cowboys are up 10-7, and listen,
exactly
right now, it's not about them laughing at us. It's just the facts that if we're struggling against backups.
What do we think next week's going to look like?
And that's why I was going to say, listen, if the Eagles had their full blast team in and they were playing for something, different story there, especially for us. If we're still trying to win or whatever, but they benched their whole team, both offense and defense, before the game started. We knew this shit. And you know, we'll see when they pull these guys.
Justin Quarles did bring up one good point at least.
Good return by them, by the way, to the 35-yard line.
The Eagles starters got their asses kicked against Dallas earlier in the year, so I'm not sure, what Philly 500 is talking about. So
That's a good point.
At least that does bring me joy, knowing that our starters beat their starters straight up. But that's when our team was at its best.
And they were
we were rolling.
And they were not the team they are now, right?
Yeah. We're not that team either, though.
Yeah, I'm saying both teams are not the teams they were back then, in week 3.
Unfortunate. So, Titan Anderson, what's up? LT said, overpowering? LOL, it's a week-to-week league. People like to trend, but it's hard to do. And also, the playoffs are a one-and-done tournament, so you don't get too high or too low.
Yep. Here comes a nice rush there by Dorrance Armstrong, but Minshew's doing damn good. That's why I always said good first down.
Catch.
That's why I said, remember I said, I'm not saying a Cooper Rush is going to be trash, but I'm just saying, like, Minshew, I said he's the guy the Cowboys wanted to make sure. They didn't know who was going to be the backup at the time. They were like having struggles with that. Minshew was the guy to go for. They gave up, a 6th-round pick for him, I think. Well worth it.
He's coming clutch for the Eagles, I'll give you that.
And that was a high pass, but Devontae Smith made a nice catch.
What's up, Paul Sandoval? Let me see. So, and Titan Anderson in the house here as well. Guys,
sub
real
it up
quick,
to him, guys.
Take a second to hit like, sub it up. Hit that notification bell if you are here hanging with us. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at MyCowboysFamily.
Some pressure coming to Minshew. He's in the pocket, gets the completion for 8.
We got the stop.
About 7 yards there.
We are seeing quite a bit of Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah, they're picking on him. Again, that is still a starter for them now. Let's be honest, though. They got a couple starters still in there, but, the young guys.
Let me see. Exactly. Cassie Stewart said it here. Minshew's not a bad quarterback. In Jacksonville, he beat the Titans and the Colts.
Yep. That's the guys I kept saying. They were ready to give away for nothing. The Eagles went and took him, got him as their backup, and that's a good pickup for them. And it fits whatever they're doing. The scheme is on their offense. That Hurts does. He can do the same thing.
What we do for backups next year.
There's a nice play. Oh, almost.
Yeah,
incomplete. Good job by Kelvin Joseph there. Now I'm going to say.
There you go. That's the kind of aggressive play that I can't remember who was in the chat that said it, but they said they wanted to see that.
Did you see the way that Kelvin Joseph attacked that play? But even the last play when Devontae Smith made the nice made the catch and he kind of he was stuck on him. He was not like fooled or taken too much out. He didn't give much up and he attacked directly and ball hawked that stuff. So he did that last time. He did it there, knocked the ball out there. So far, both times they picked on him on this 3 snaps here. This 3rd down and 6. Let's see what happens here. Underneath, dumps it down for the screen. Gregory's there, but he's gonna get it. Man.
Oh, another disappointing 3rd down.
First down for the Eagles. Once again, quarter's over. And I see starters in there for the Cowboys, other than Kelvin Joseph, who is going to be a starter next year.
It'll be interesting. And now it'll be the test, right? When I say starters, I meant offense at least. But does the offense take the field again? In your opinion?
I mean, knowing McCarthy, yeah, they will.
I don't think they should, though.
Well, now it's it's funny to me now. Now you almost have to, because now it's too embarrassing if you don't. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Now everyone's saying that, that was a hold on Randy. That's why he was on the sideline there. That's one of the reasons why he was upset or whatever.
I mean, I don't think it was a hold.
Guys, even if it was, it's one of those I hate to say it, but if the refs didn't see it, it basically didn't happen. We got to get used to that. We got to get used to the fact that we're going to be held a lot in every single game we play, and that it's not going to get called 9 out of 10 times.
I mean, unless it's an obvious thing, it's not going to be called.
Mm-hmm. Also, just throwing this out there, but I feel like the cowboy flag thing, is it because we are that crappy in the sense of we commit that many penalties, or is it partially a self-fulfilling prophecy? Because I personally do believe that more teams commit penalties, than we think. Obviously, the refs aren't going to call every single fucking thing, and they can only see so much. But because the Cowboys are penalized so much, do refs look at them more for penalties? You get what I'm trying to say?
We talked about this.
Yeah, is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? Obviously, we're committing these penalties. Right. It's not like we're not committing some of them.
I think it starts with discipline and getting this shit right, whether it's the position coaches, the coordinators, or the head coach. The discipline and getting this shit right is a must, and you're still fucking around. You're still fucking up. And I'm sorry that we're going to complain about every missed call. Some are not really missed calls. Because you can look at both. You can look at every single play and see a penalty on each side. Every single play. And yeah, sometimes it feels like they're picking on us. Maybe they are picking on us sometimes. I don't know. I don't care because in the end, that doesn't matter. Talking about they missed another call. So what? Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
what matters.
Like Aguilar before said, I can count 3 people getting held, but I'm not even going to waste my breath.
No, I'm not either. And I get upset about it. And when it's obvious, then you may see a flag on the other team. When it's obvious. That's it. And expect it that way. Stop thinking it's going to be, we got to get every single freaking little minuscule call. It ain't going to happen for us. Never going to happen for us. And if it ever does, then just say, okay, fine. We got lucky. We got extra calls and they didn't go against us this game. And keep moving on. Don't worry about the refs. You got to overcome the refs. You got to play a more perfect game than the other team. That's the way. That's the story of the game for the Dallas Cowboys. And whatever the reason is, it doesn't matter. If it's a conspiracy and it's really all true that they're out to get us, then we have to overcome that. And if we don't, then we're not going to do it. We're not going to win any. We're not going to go to the Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl. So, 1st and 10, shotgun for Minshew. And here on R41, 4-man rush, right through his hands. Again, don't do that. He's going to throw a flag on us. If there's a flag, it's going to be on us. Keanu Neal threw him to the ground. No flag. So again, if I see a flag go out, see how I think as a Cowboy fan? I'm like, where's the flag? Because every little thing. You gave them if you give the referees a chance to throw a flag, they'll throw a flag. That time, I'm going to say we got a break. We got a break. Because Keanu Neal took him and threw him to the ground. Cheap shot. They didn't throw a flag. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Because I expect the flag. And I hate when I see that kind of shit. Because to me, it means you're going to give the refs a chance to throw a flag. 2nd and 10 on our 41. There's a blitz by Donovan Wilson, but wide open. What is he doing? He looks like he's going the other way. Number 80. We got a touchdown, Tyree Jackson. 1st down. It's a flag, though. Late hit, and now he's going to get another 15 yards. Rubbing the passer on the quarterback. That's when I say late hit.
6? Wilson, yeah.
Probably hit him in the face. He came in with his arms up, and I'm assuming that maybe hit him in the head or threw him to the ground. Yeah, hit him in the head. There you go. I mean, Donovan Wilson could have put his fucking arms down.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. I don't want to hear anybody say, "Well, that's not fair." But doesn't matter. Stop it. Stop talking yourself into a crazy frenzy. Doesn't matter. Donovan Wilson should have put his fucking arms down, and he didn't. Case closed. Don't bitch.
Yeah. So LT again. So LT said, "MCF, no flag there. That's tough football to me. He threw him down. So what?" That's
the rules, bro. That's the rules. And it's the Cowboys. We gotta expect that to happen. And if it might be a penalty, when it's the Cowboys, it usually is. That's just the way it usually is. But we're used to that. So that was listen, if this was 1995, 1985, 1960, this would be it'd be nothing. You laugh if you say you threw a flag for that.
LT said to me, that's not a flag either. He barely touched him. I hate soft football.
He hits him in the head. It is a flag. That's the rule. That's the rule. That's the rule. And he hit him in the head. That's the rule. He saw his elbow, clipped him in the side of the head in the helmet. There you go. Oh, it's a screen. Great job there, Neville Gallimore with a tackle.
Come on.
Hit him again if he's not going to go down. Luke Gifford, backup in the game.
I know, Dak. I noticed that too. I'm like, they're in the red zone. Great stop and all, but Luke Gifford, he didn't have to get that excited. He went all out. He was, you know.
Neville Gallimore, great job. He should be down there. Number 14, they didn't call him down.
I'm not. I like the intensity too, I think. I just thought it was really funny because it just I don't know. It just felt very out of place compared to everybody else on the field in a way.
Third and 17. We got it right. Give him the field goal.
We just
gave him the field goal. Our starters gave up field goals here, but all right, we got all the guys on the line. We got a blitz coming. They quick pass. Screen to the receiver. Donovan Wilson with the tackle makes up for his mistake earlier, but unfortunately we give up 3 points for the mistake. So now they're gonna kick the field goal.
Shimmerker said Gifford's in for the first time and he makes a play. LVE does nothing.
I'm representing for the last time in the regular season because he's gone next year. Oh shit!
I just would like a player with the number 5 to play well.
Brian Anger.
I know.
He's a Pro Bowler.
That's why I'm getting his jersey.
Here we go. It's a 38-yard attempt for Jake Elliott. He should knock this through no problem. He does. Boom.
There you
10-10. 10-10 wins.
So now Scorpio said, "You're right, MCF. Rules are rules, but it also says at the ref's discretion. Just like a police officer can give a ticket or not.
Okay.
Dak gets hit like that all the time and it doesn't get called.
So my question is, we just talked about the fact that they might be calling flags against the Cowboys. I said if it's in the rule book and we do something wrong and it's obvious, they will call it. That's exactly that situation there. If the Cowboys do it and it's obvious, and it's going to be called. You can bet your ass on that. Now, if another team does it, obviously, usually it gets called. But if they do, if they do the regular calls that we sometimes get against us,
remember the whole thing originated from me asking, which came first, chicken or the egg type of thing, in the sense that obviously we're playing sloppy and committing some of these penalties, quite a few of them, almost all of them. But the referees certainly seem to find the variety of penalties that we seem to be committing at a higher rate than they seem to be finding them in other teams that are also committing some penalties. Certainly not to the level that we are.
I'm assuming we watched, Cowboy football more than any other team, right, out there. So that's the other thing too. It's like, it's easy to say, but listen, I see the penalties for the Cowboys.
The numbers
whether
don't lie,
whether they should be called or not, they're penalties 99% of the time. Just don't do the penalties, Cowboys. We should be better off that way. We can win games that way.
So I was going to say, I didn't see Tank or Gregory there on that defensive drive either. So maybe they did only get, those 1-2 drives and that's it.
Well, the Cowboys are starting to get some of their starters out, which is a good idea. Again, I have no problem with that.
So Delunatic said, MCF, tell me again, if we have this performance in the wild card and McCarthy is not fired?
I don't know. Is this McCarthy? Is this the coordinators more? I'd say coordinator. I say more Kellen Moore. Is this Dak? Is this the offensive line not blocking? So, you got to see what the issue is first and then go from there, I think.
You can't forget the great equalizer, the Rona, in the sense that, I'm just saying, if we go into next week's game and we're missing Dak and we're missing Zeke or we're missing other people,
that's to say. Then of course,
I'm
McCarthy
just saying, it doesn't.
Gets a
there
pass
could
on
be
that.
a certain point where it almost doesn't matter what McCarthy does. He's going to get a pass because of the circumstance.
Yeah.
And Thierry Prime,
in
thank
the
you
house,
for summing it up.
Part of the family as we grow every single day. Appreciate you, everybody in the house, hitting that thumbs up, that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you. Go Cowboys. Even if the biggest disappointment for me is not that it's 10-10. The biggest disappointment for me is that we have our starters in, and they have their backups. And I know they have like 25% of their starters on offense and 0% on defense. We have 75% of our starters on offense, 75% of our starters on defense. I'm sorry. It's just unfortunate to see this performance by our majority starters against their majority backups. That's my biggest concern about this game.
At least is running this one back.
26-yard line is where he ends up. So we gain a yard from downing it. Mm-hmm. And they're cursing left and right there.
As I say, I'm like, did something happen to the TV?
Oh, what's all the Eagles players? They all got the mullets.
Scorpio throwing this out there. I've seen it. I think aren't they the team that says they're not going to shave? Oh, you mean the hairstyle?
Huh? Yeah, they're the mullet. They're no.
For some reason, when you said that, I just assumed beard.
No. There's a couple of guys on their team that have these freaking wacky fucking mullets that hang out and they're shaved on the side.
I don't know. Must be a Gen Z thing.
No. Here we go. Motion right to left and a run. Zeke has no yards there as they stop us again.
By the way, I guess my prediction, I would say my prediction's wrong, by the way, obviously, because Dak Prescott and Zeke are out there, so, The LT said Kelsey and MCF's beard look alike.
It's funny you say that. I was kind of saying the grays in the same spot. I got a lot more in the front, though. I'm a lot older than Kelsey, believe it or not. Man, it just sucks.
I'm just sorry. Now I'm just looking at his beard, looking at yours. I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, the thing is that it's unfortunate for the Cowboys right now because there's nothing we can do to win out of this situation. Nothing at this point. There's nothing we can do to win.
Did we call a timeout?
Yep.
Why?
Disappointed again on the Cowboys in this game.
Oh man, Kurt McKelvey, what's up? Up the middle as usual, yep. Bobby Bottle said, you have to blame the head coach for pre-snap and stupid penalties. That's on him.
I think he's the one that the responsibility.
Bird Gang 31, what's up? He said backups came to play.
Yeah.
Looks like our starters did.
And this is why I said the Cowboys should not play the starters. Doesn't do any good for you to beat up on a team that's. If the Cowboys were doing, if we were winning 21-0, that does nothing for you really. It keeps you going for a chance to move a miracle third or second seed, but all it does is get you a chance to get hurt. And the biggest issue to me is that you don't really win when it comes to that confidence building, narrative. There's no confidence building in beating a bunch of backups. And right now, you're tied with them. You understand the issue? So it's even worse. So maybe the Cowboys say we got to go and fix shit because of this. That's the only good that could come out of this. They go, okay, there's something really wrong, and we have to get involved. But it's a little late entering Week 19, the wild card weekend. Dak looking, throwing down the field, boom,
ooh,
catch.
What a catch by
CD, and he
Lamb.
still goes.
Woo! He got an extra 10 yards there.
What a play by CD. That's a highlight play
That's
right there.
That's why I told you that CD Lamb is a more physical receiver than Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
so, by the way, Scorpio said, this is a good moment to show that picture I sent you guys. Let me see. Trying to see if you can see it.
I didn't get the chance to put it onto the
I know. Here we go. All right, but it just says Mike McCarthy's reading his Complete Idiot's Guide to Football. So.
Oh, man.
Because that was one of the worst chosen timeouts I've seen in a while there. Just throwing that out there.
Dak's running the ball. Oh, okay, there's Zeke.
Dak's
back to the outside. Hey, look, even Zeke had time to go inside and outside, which we should be running outside more often.
There we go.
That's called making your own play right there.
We got you, Scorpio. At halftime, we'll make sure to grab that and throw it up here officially.
And let me show the Washington football team logo.
That's right. It was leaked, wasn't it?
Yep. There you go. That's their logo. And look at that. So you see their name, right? The Commanders. And there you go. Look, they got stars all over.
Stripes.
Stars. Yeah, but the star, the Cowboy star right there, boom.
So I wonder who in their marketing team told them stars were a good logo design.
Keep him start. Oh, Zeke outside. This is where I want him to run.
There we go.
Look what happens when they run to the outside, guys. We get 8 fucking yards. And Zeke fumbles? I hope not. But my point is, whether it was a fumble or not, I don't give a rat's ass. You know why? Because we ran to the outside and we got, my God.
I kind of give a rat's ass.
No, I do care, but my point is for the playoffs, run outside, sweep more. We see. This, man.
He fumbled.
Did he? Snap the ball. Fuck, there it goes. They get it's their ball. They challenged it, and it is now the Eagles' football.
Oh no, he's down. He's down. He's down.
Yeah, he's down. Then it popped out.
Sorry, again, when they showed it the first time, I thought it popped out there. When they stopped the video, it looks like
it
popped out.
He lost control for a second, then regained it.
He maintained it.
Yeah.
Popped out. Yeah, that was down. Close. That was close.
Where's Schmuck? Give us his 2 cents. I think he's down. And it's the fact that that's the call on the field, it should really you got to see definite proof that he fumbled it.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's saying it. He's down. He's down. He's down. But so yeah, let's go ahead. The Commanders. LT says he gives that a 3 out of 10. I do like some of their logo design. I have to admit, I don't hate the weird little circle thing. It just it's different, and I know it sounds kind of corny to say it.
I don't like I'm with LT.
It doesn't scream football team to me, though. You know what I mean? Like
it feels like a soccer team. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're trying. Like I know Washington football team made them feel more like a clubhouse or something. A club. What are they called?
Football. Yeah, a club.
Soccer. Yeah. So you definitely get that vibe off of it.
They just like this. That's what they like. They've been stealing. They've been stealing it. They've been stealing our stuff with the benches.
But I get the kind of general military vibes they're going for, though. Like you could, like the bars, the stars, like they're trying to make themselves admirals. I mean, look, I'll leave it to the to those who serve to argue the finer points of all that.
They're stealing the Cowboy stars.
How do you have an admiral mascot as well? Is it just gonna be like some guy?
It's the Commanders.
Uniform?
It's the Commanders.
Oh, Commanders. Yeah. That's right.
How do you commander? You have a soldier, probably.
I don't know. Look, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're just trying to go for general.
There we go. Zeke runs up the gut. 6 yards. 6 yards there. Nice run by Zeke.
You can bet your bottom dollar they're going to keep trying to punch that ball out. Exactly, Jason. They're trying to use the stars.
Of course. They're always stealing that star. By the way, much love. McKenzie 2 times. star level member. We got Dwayne Broussard with the pre-stream drop. Grant G with that Amari Cooper. That looks like it's working right now. Randy Stites with that 5 on it. Much love to all you guys dropping the love here on game night, Saturday night finale of the regular season. As we prep for next week, our starters versus their backups here in this game.
Now your favorite McGovern is out there.
McGovern, yeah, he's fullback. My favorite fullback in the last 10 years. Zeke outside. I mean, again, outside run, like we only get 1 yard. So that's not very good there. We need to see more of that either way. But they're not good.
Let me see. I think, do they have 3 Super Bowl wins?
Who?
Washington?
They do. 3.
So that's probably where the 3 stars came from. That's a Scorpio. Or at least I'm assuming that's what you mean by that. Scorpio.
Could be. What happens when they win?
Yeah, so skeptical fan also adding in there. Yeah, Washington has 3 Super Bowls. Mateo Anthony,
in the
thank
house.
you for subbing it up. Much love to you.
Yeah.
A big 3rd and 5 now for our Cowboys,
Welcome
just
to the
outside
family.
of the red zone.
Welcome to the family, and keep it growing, guys. Keep telling your friends, family. You know what it is. Every Cowboy fan. Let's go Cowboys. Throwing it in the end zone, wide open. Touchdown, Cedric Wilson. Boom.
Another one.
Double up. C. Wilson.
Dancing.
Touchdown. Jerry Jones dancing up in the press box.
The amount of free agent talent that's gonna be hitting the road next year is sad to think about. Like we have starters leaving us that are not starting.
Well, Cedric Wilson could stay on this team. How much do you think he gets out?
I don't know. He's had a pretty bright season for a guy who was not first, second, or third receiver on this team.
I agree. Well, how much do you think he gets? 7-8 million? I don't know about that.
I guess
3-4
think of
million?
it this way: he would be much cheaper than Michael Gallup would be, and if we're thinking of him as a Michael Gallup replacement, would you pay $7 million, $8 million for Gallup?
I know you're saying. I know.
You get what I'm trying to say? Would
it
be the worst thing in the world to pay Cedric Wilson $6, $7, $8 million?
I'm asking, would you pay Cedric Wilson $6?
I would be willing to pay him even maybe up to $8.
Wow.
All things, you know what I mean?
I know.
You can get cute with some of those.
What's the chat thinking about
final million or so? But yeah, I would pay Cedric Wilson $6 or $7 million happily if it meant he stayed.
That means any other receiver.
And now he's our third receiver.
That means any other receiver you get is going to be in the draft or a very cheap free agent,
like we already did.
No, I know. I'm just
saying, and not just that, but
what about Malik Turner? You probably get him for $2 million.
Yeah. So there you go. Bring back Malik Turner, Cedric Wilson, draft the rest.
That's four guys plus Simi Fehoko.
Out of all those guys, Noah Brown is the most expendable, even if he's probably the cheapest out of all of them.
And so Gallup gone, Noah Brown gone. So now you have, Malik Turner replaces Noah Brown. He has the blocking and special teams ability. And Cedric Wilson replaces Michael Gallup. Are they as good? Who knows? But not as good, but that's what you get for the money you have to spend, right? That's 4 receivers. You got Simi Fehoko as 5. Mm-hmm. And then you have a draft. Let's say a guy who's your 6th, who's a kickoff and punt returner. That's what I'd like to focus on. If you want to fix that Tony Pollard, CeeDee Lamb return issue, you got to focus on that in the draft. When it comes to a specialist that's a returner, and you get him in the 5th or 6th round. And he could be your 6th receiver. So anyways, we're good. So receiver, we're good, right, guys? I think we're all good there unless Amari gets COVID and gets the whole team sick, and then... and then we got to cut him.
Jarwin was playing there. Again, he's expected to get around 20 snaps or so this game.
Yeah, 20 snaps, about a quarter. You said he was in that drive?
Yeah, he was.
So he's getting more than 20 snaps in this game, I think. He's got about 30 snaps right now. 30 to 35 by the time this end of this half. The Cowboys I don't think the Cowboys will pull their starters yet. Because they want to get to like 24-10, and then
I think another issue Washington had when it came to picking a few names is that some industrious individuals took it upon themselves to trademark a lot of the names that were out there rumored that they wanted.
Red Wolves,
I think
Red
Red
Tails,
Wolves and Wolverines and all that other stuff.
Yep.
I think a lot. It's not so much I'm not saying animal rights groups didn't try to fight it, but I'm almost positive it's because they were basically being blackmailed into giving up a crap ton of money for the right to that name. Yeah. Or to those names. So, let me see. Yeah, Frank Moyer, I have to admit, I agree with you. He said, why are you still playing your starters? It's not smart football.
A lot of the Cowboy fans like this. We're not one of those. But I guess the Cowboys, still have a feeling that we can get a 3rd seed or a 2nd seed. By the way, if we get the 3rd seed, and the Niners, they win their game, you know what happens? We play the Niners come to Dallas. That'll be the first time the Niners and Cowboys have played since the 1995 in the playoffs. Since 1995, the championship game.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Gotta be some revenge in that game. We lost that game.
Let me see. Matt Persico, what's up? He said, Jesus Christ, they finally heard Cowboys Nation. Run the fucking ball and throw it deep. As soon as we shut up, Kellen will go back to 100 passes and 10 rushes. Let's not get off their neck tonight.
I'm with you 100%. The problem, and by the way, I hope that everything was fixed with the notifications for Matt.
Yeah, guys, if you're ever having any issues with notifications, just make sure to double check that you are still subscribed, because YouTube likes to do that sometimes. And when you hit that little bell next to the subscribe button, just make sure it's set to all notifications, and that way you make sure you get every single one.
Yep. We usually go at least once a day, but we go once, twice sometimes. Randy Gregory missed a tackle, stretched out, and looks like he's hurt now. After that play, he's a little limpy there, stretching out and missed the tackle. And that's the problem putting these starters in there. I can't stand it that we have this going on, but hey, I'm not the coach. Matt Persico, much love to you, brother. And yes, I agree. He's
staying out there on the field. Maybe he's just tired.
Kellen Moore, we got to stay. Listen, it's about this whole team and the backups staying on their neck. But if our starters are in there, there should be no question about getting there, killing them.
Ooh.
Damn, he gets out of the Minshew did a great job there getting out of that sack. Carlos Watkins wants a flag.
Neal and Tank should have had him.
Jack Anderson, the center. They have every single guy on the offensive line as a backup for this Eagle team. Minshew is really making everything happen. His footwork and his mobility is really great, don't you think? In the backfield for the Eagles. So he's really doing a great job avoiding the pressure, which is coming at him. But he's just avoiding it, extending the play.
I can't help but agree with everyone in the chat who's just screaming, "Please pull your starters." Pull your starters. Fans from other teams. Fans from the Eagles are saying you guys should pull your starters.
They want to win. Throws it up, and look at this, embarrassing us.
And I know that they want to win, but we don't need to pull our starters for them to win, apparently.
Listen, we can do this with our backups. I'm just being honest. We can do what we're doing now. This could be done by the backup. I mean, right now, Deshaun Wright is a third stringer, so but he's getting that push to that starting spot just to see how he does in this game because our other two guys are out.
All right, perfect. Good to know, Matt Persico. Again, like I said, YouTube's weird. It unsubscribed me the other day.
Yeah.
From.
Oh shit! Sack. Nope, no sack. Almost a pick by Deshaun Wright there, the rookie I just talked about. But again, there was some pressure there. That time, Minshew could not escape the pressure. He escaped the sack, but Basham was all over him, and so was Armstrong, and he got it off in time.
Thor Thunder got thrown in there. The whole team looks slow because they're in the cold, and we suck in the cold.
And the Cowboys are going to have trouble if we get lucky enough to get against the Packers. We might as well just cross that off the list. Might be in the snow. Trips right for the Eagles. They're bunched up there on the right side. Running back on the right in the backfield in the shotgun. One receiver to the left. Run left. And they break a long play. Hubbard is... got like a 20-yard run. Casey gets him at the end, but he got a 20-yard run. And their starters are driving on us. Their backup quarterback, running back, backup offensive line, backup receivers, backup tight ends. They're all backups. Every single one of them. Our guys are either starters. You got Deshaun Wright. You got rotational pieces that are in there. That if they're in there, like look at no Randy Gregory right now, or is there? Yeah, there is Randy Gregory. Some guys are not there because of COVID on our Cowboys, but the ones that are, that means we are playing our starters this entire game right now.
Even All-Pro.
This entire half.
He's a Green Bay Packers fan. Even he said, pull starters. We want you healthy so there's no excuses.
McCarthy said, no. We're going to play this game and we're going to get our win, damn it, against the backups. We're going to win by 3.
I just kind of keep repeating to myself his comment where he said, I've rested players, I've not rested players. No matter what, they both came back to bite me in the ass.
See, here's the thing. We're bringing it to you from... We got to bring it to reality. You bringing that back up reminds you what he said, McCarthy, is exactly what is happening. So you can't get mad at the fact that, oh, God.
There it is. I hope it's a holding on them. Just judging by who threw it when.
Yeah, it's on them.
Yeah, it looks like it's a tight end.
Eagles. Which, of course, now of course you're going to take this penalty. But it's a good stop for the Cowboys. It would have been a 3rd down long anyways. Now it's going to be 2nd and very long. But still, one stupid mistake. You get 2 more plays for the Eagles to do something.
And we need every single one of those yards.
That was Malik Hooker there, getting dragged to the ground.
Chris, it's funny because he said that this Philly crowd is feeling it tonight. The Schmeeks team keeps the crowd into it. I think part of it is just how little fucks the Eagle fans that are probably there give. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, they went into this knowing the team they were going to get.
Yeah, nothing
Very
to lose.
likely.
The backup here.
Very likely, I'm assuming.
The run game is rolling there, Bobby. There's a play action. Getting inside. Throws a little high. Still makes the catch. Rodgers makes the catch. Starters trying to make tackles there other than Kelvin Joseph. I mean, now it's a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. It's a makeable 3rd and 5. 4.5 minutes to go. Someone's hurt because they stopped the clock, it looks like. Or someone called timeout. I was going
to say, they're not showing us using a timeout.
It's 3rd and 5 and they stopped the clock, though. They're not showing what's going on, though.
Must be bad.
Well, I hope not.
Okay, so yeah, it's not that bad, but is that their center? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the replacement for Kelsey.
Ouch.
So Kelsey might have to come back in there. He's looking at the field now. Jason Kelsey's like, holy shit.
Fuck me.
Do I have to get back in there now? No, they got another guy in there, Anderson. So Anderson is the guard that came in.
Now I think this is a perfect time for a very quick bathroom break for me.
Okay,
I'll be right back
baby.
in 2 seconds. Hopefully he's okay, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he's coming off the field for a second. But if anybody else gets hurt for the Eagles, that means that Jason Kelsey has to go back in the game. LV has done nothing, said Shimwrecker. That's why I'm wearing it last time. In this really meaningless, I believe it should be meaningless. This game became more meaningful because the Cowboys are doing not as good as they probably should be doing with their starters. LT said it's not denial, it's life. We stop once we get, let me see, at one pick. We can question them since the draft began. I missed the conversation. I'm sorry. Jason Rivers at 3rd and 5, and that is what it is. Eagles fan Bird Nation said Dick Rod, Brett Toth, he's out. So, yeah, he's walked off the field here. Let me see. I love the fight from the backup, says LT. Your team is playing the right way here. Look at this. Boom. Shredding our defense with the run. Rookie there. What can I say? The Eagles backup looks, their backups look better than our starters. Is that DeMarcus Lawrence or is that Gallimore? DeMarcus Lawrence, is he in the game? Even more embarrassing, he's in the game. Nice hit by the linebackers, but chance for the fucking now LV is hurt on the ground. Every single guy knows they know they can't get hurt. Even if they're hurt, they can't get hurt. Oh man, that was a big hit there. Keanu O'Neal is knocking the living shit out of the Eagles, but also knocking the living shit out of LVE. Bobby Biles says lane discipline smash that like and subscribe. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. William Burney, this is frustrating. No Dak says Arizona going to get 200 yards rushing on us next week. Azteca defense is embarrassing. Kenny G, their running back, gets the ball here again. Number 4. No, it's a touchdown. I just hate this fucking team. I hate the way I hate the fucking Eagles. Let me spit this to 16. Touchdown, Eagles. Thank you, man. Grant G. Dak looks sharp. Defense is a little shaky. Let's get some pressure. I'm with you, man. I'm with you until now, of course.
How did we get hurt? Did they just get a touchdown?
Yeah, touchdown. Kenny G.
How did he get hurt?
Who? LVE? He's in the game still. He got 17 up. You had to make this a game that has to mean something more than it is. As soon as the Cardinals or the Rams win if they win their game, then this game is meaningless.
All right. That's always a good time. Anyway, so
thank you, Grant G. Appreciate you, brother.
Not to say it wasn't a team effort, but how did that touchdown happen?
Team effort and giving it up. I mean, listen, it's just the running game. I'm gonna say the running game for the Eagles, number 1 rushing team in the NFL. It's showing out there. So You know, and our run defense, you know, to me, the big key here, I'm going to say it like this. I guess you could say the overall thing is, sometimes you say, well, how important is a player to your team?
Yeah.
How important is a player to your team? Can one player change your entire team? We know how it is at quarterback and that kind of stuff in those situations. But to me, we're missing the biggest player that changes our entire team. And he is the defensive rookie of the year, as we know.
Yeah.
Kickoff for the Eagles here, 17 up with 3:40 to go. And let's see who the Cowboys bring in the Dak Prescott and Zeke and all them. Let's see.
Let me go ahead and read a few comments here. Vince Gonzalez, what's up? He said, OBE is no Sean Lee.
No way.
Nope.
No way.
Let me see. Yeah, Eddie B said, Vander Esch gots to go. Dude sucks. Let me see. Sauce Monster, what's up? Much love. Titans fan in the house. Clark Kent, hello and hi, saying Dallas is a fucking joke.
But Dak is still in the game.
All Pro said, you forgot about Aaron Donald.
No, he's in the mix, but he's not where the finale here is. I think it's just, ball knocked down. Our starters, their backups, and guess what? Our offense can't get nothing going. Dak gets the ball knocked down. 17-17 with 3:37.
Really are just trying to make things more difficult for ourselves
I think,
for no reason.
I truly think this.
No discernible reason.
Let me explain what I think is going to happen. Here's what I think is going to happen. Because the Cowboys are not going to be up by more than 2 touchdowns before the half, we have to now bring out our starters in the second half. There's Zeke making some manage. Oh, that's some nice running by Zeke. That's his best run of the year by Ezekiel. Oh, the Carolina. Oh, he's hurt. Don't tell me. Okay, good.
No.
The Carolina game, he had the best run. That was a 40-yard run. This was one of his few big breakout runs of the year right here. Nice run by Zeke. Very fluid out there, right? Look at this. Sliding right through the holes, gliding right back into the middle, back behind his blocker, and finishing the play strong there with the last couple of yards falling forward at midfield. So 3 minutes to go. Dak goes back, looks right, looks middle, goes through his progressions, drops it down to Corey Clement for about 7 yards, 8 yards almost.
Replacing Tony Pollard, by the way.
Well, yeah, he's No,
I'm just saying, like that. In any other scenario, that would have been Tony Pollard.
Zeke's on the sideline getting a little break right here as Clark Kent, Superman,
thank you, Clark.
with that 5 on it.
He
$5
said,
holla.
one and done in playoffs. It's over, you guys. Jerry Jones fooled us again. It's the same shit every year after year.
I mean, I don't know about Jerry Jones fooled us, but
Say that again next week when we're down. In the sense that, give us a chance to fail first.
Yeah,
is all I'm saying.
Well,
I think Mr. MCF and I have pretty healthy, realistic expectations of what could happen. But at the same time, it's the playoffs. All you need to do is win the game that's in front of you, and just keep doing that.
Yeah. See, I'm with you on that, baby. I mean, look, we know what if the Cowboys come out with their offense sluggish. I mean, this is against backups, and this is still, we got
sluggish.
We got 17 points, great. But when you got backups, I mean. Should have more. I don't know. The defense should play better for sure. But if the offense comes out, let's forget about this game. If the offense comes out sluggish, we're gonna probably lose the game. And the defense has to come out fantastic and has to be fantastic the whole game, which is not realistic.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah,
there.
so you got the Cowboys gonna have to just get through every game and. It's not about we're gonna learn now, because I know you hear that from some of the coaching staff, McCarthy. Oh, we're gonna get or Kellen Moore, we're gonna get this thing going in no time. Forget about that, ain't happening.
There's Monday night playoff games.
Yeah. There's gonna be there's one Monday night game. There's gonna be 2 on Saturday. I think there's 3 on Sunday, and then there's 1 on Monday night. I think they just showed that.
Well, you have to remember now with the extra teams that are allowed.
Yeah.
In the playoffs, we do have to kind of reshuffle a bit of our typical playoff schedule. So
was there 2
sounds
games?
like this is the solution.
Was there 2 games on because how many games are there going to be? There's going to be 6 games on, right? Yeah, because it's going to be 3 in the AFC, 3 in the NFC.
Because the first seed
6
gets
and
the
6.
bye.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 through 7 play. So you're going to have 6 games, right? Mm-hmm. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's going to be 2 on Saturday, 3 on Sunday. Mm-hmm. And then 1 on Monday. That's 6. There you go. Okay. That's right then.
There you go. So, and yeah, we're definitely missing a good chunk of our defense as well, Tammy. But that only makes it hurt even more when our starting offense looks like they're struggling against Eagles backups.
Yeah, Eagle backups.
Just throwing that out there.
The lunatic said, "What was that last stat about scoring first and not winning?" Hey, that's the problem.
I was trying not to think about it, but I think you were the one that brought it up, or maybe it was Justin Coral, somebody else in the chat here with that football knowledge brought up. Yeah, but the more relevant stat is the fact that we're 0-5 in games that we don't run. You know, if we run for 100 yards or less,
we have a better chance of winning.
Yeah, we have no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
100 yards or less.
Oh, 100 yards or less. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we tend to lose games if we don't run at least 100 yards. If we run at least 100 yards, we tend to win those games.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Thank you, Randy. It's okay. I got you. Thank you, Randy, with the $5 holler here. He said, I'm waiting to see if the playoff game is Saturday or Monday night. Again, I know you brought up the fact that, we might be one of the teams that gets the Monday game because of our COVID situation. But honestly, so many teams are having a COVID situation. There might be different priorities. And because we played on Saturday, it might make more sense for them to give us a Saturday game to give us the full week. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh, it's a free play. Snap the goddamn ball. I'm sorry, baby.
It's all right.
Dak throws it down the field to the end zone, and it's a great catch. Mari Cooper with the catch. They're calling it a catch.
You declined
that. It's a flag
penalty
as well.
Another one?
Let me see. I don't know what the flag is on.
No, that was the first that you said. It was a free play.
Yeah. It was offsides by the Eagles. Hopefully he caught that. I don't know if he had both feet down.
He did.
But I love it if he did. I mean, either way, he did a great effort. And it was a great pass by Dak to lay it right in there.
Yeah, he had both feet on the ground when he caught it.
Here we go. On the goal line here. First and goal, under 2 minutes. Play action. Touchdown. Oh, he's out of bounds. Nope.
Damn it.
It's Cooper had his feet way out of bounds. That was obvious.
He's like, no.
Watch he landed, and in my mind, it took a snapshot. I'm like, fuck. He's out of bounds. Oh.
Yeah.
It was like, right when that foot hit the white. Oh. He tapped one, but he knew it was over. Damn it, second and goal. You got to run. Come on. We're in a shotgun, so we're starting on our own 6. When you look where the ball's
Cooper
going.
Motion.
And there you go. Dalton Schultz, touchdown. Good job there.
Same side, by the way.
Right side. Oh, yep. Cowboys got a touchdown.
There we go. Yay.
Don't worry.
I know this. I just say this is probably the weirdest simulation that.
Simulation.
Oh my goodness! It feels like a simulation.
I feel like we're in a simulation. You're cracking me up.
This is probably the weirdest reaction you're gonna see, just because even me, it feels
weird, right?
It feels a bit like a preseason game.
It's just I'm depressed that our starters are in there. Listen, if we could get the ball back and score before the half, then you can bench your starters the second half with more confidence. But this Eagle team got a little confidence. Oh, he missed it. Greg Zerline misses another one. When is Fossil getting fired, by the way? He said it's on his ass, right? You fucking motherfucking bones. So, when is he getting fired, guys? I want to know. Baby, do you have any inside information on that? I want to know whether ETA is a motherfucking Fossil getting fired.
Should have been yesterday.
I shouldn't have drank tonight. Everyone's like, why is MCF so weird tonight? Because right now I'm drinking these motherfuckers. It's John Fossil. Motherfucking goddamn. Kellen fucking Moore, bitch ass.
Read some comments.
I'm fucking pissed. Oh, fuck you, this motherfucking son of a bitch. Don't forget about old Jera and his owls and chickens fucking. I'm so tired of this. I hate this fucking. All right, 20. We can't have good things. Remember that. 23, not 24, not 20 fucking 4. 23-17 with our starters against their backups. Oh my god. I don't know what to say, baby. It's building in me. I know. I'm sorry. I'm still just in my own feelings right now.
I just wanted to talk.
Tokyo said, "Why is he still here?" All Pro's like, "Wow." LT says, "Greg better figure it out quick." Nice tackle there, I think. Maybe no missed tackle there by number. I don't. What the fuck? The guy ran for an extra 5 yards. Noah Brown is in there.
So like 9 guys to tackle him.
Bum says Robert Utz. Wiseman says, yeah, we need that evil Kellen Moore. Goddamn right we do. Grant G dropping that in memory of Micah Parsons. When he's back, it changes the defense. I'm telling you that right now. What did the great Grant G have to say with that $11 holla? What happened? You're going to spit out?
He said, this is one super fun simulation, LOL. Greg the leg choking on a chicken bone.
Greg the peg leg. Oh my God. I can just see him out there walking with one leg. And like,
that's
you hear
my favorite
bump,
simulation.
bump.
Isn't it yours?
Oh God. We're in a simulation. This is not real.
Oh.
This is a nightmare. Oh my God. And he gets 9 yards on a run. LV and Keanu O'Neal, the starters, making a tackle 9 yards deep.
And you know, if they keep running, that's all they have to keep
because there's
doing.
no one running offense in the NFL. A minute 20 and ticking. 2nd and 1 for the Eagles.
Thank you so much, Grant G, by the way. Upping yourself to 86 points.
Dalton Schultz, touchdown. Drop. Oh, it should have been interception. Deshaun Wright.
Another one.
And probably a flag on Deshaun Wright for interference. Offsides to one of our rotational players, Terrell Basham. Oh, I'm sorry. So, yeah. So I'm glad Deshaun Wright dropped that because that was an interception from Deshaun Wright. Guess not. Let me try this.
No, we're just adding to that penalty list. Skeptical Van said Greg needs to have an accident.
Oh shit. Deshaun Wright closing up. Oh no, he's over the line. No, Deshaun Wright, get back, you motherfucker.
He got back in time.
Oh man, the referee told him. Oh, there's a hold there. I don't know if it's a mini hold. Minshew gets 4 yards running. You know, it's crazy. The ref, baby, watch that.
The ref told him?
The ref said get back or something like that because he's like warning him, and then he got back because I mean Deshaun Wright had no awareness of where the offensive line was when he came up on that to press. Some pressure, no pressure. There, it's a hold.
Yeah, he got held. I'm guessing Terrence Hill, right? Basham, one of the two?
Yeah.
No, he got held. Not that the penalty's on them.
No, Tyreek. I mean, yeah. Hill. Tristan Hill. You said Tyreek. I forgot who you said.
No, I said Tristan Hill.
Okay.
I said Tristan Hill or Basham.
Okay.
Because I couldn't tell who it was that got held.
You said Terrell or Hill. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, look, Tristan Hill there.
Both of them getting held.
Oh, so Basham, I guess I was right. I'm just saying, like, I saw one of them getting held. I'm like, it had to be one or the other.
Basham got held too. They both got held. They threw the flag that time. We can't get mad about that, right?
No.
Cowboy Nation.
There we go. 2nd and 16 now, though.
Cowboy family. I should start saying from now on. Here we go. Pressure up top. Armstrong knocks the ball down. Nice job there. Was that Basham that knocked it down?
I think it was Armstrong.
Oh, it's Marcus Lawrence.
Tank.
That's right. I forgot our starters are still in.
Although No Dak Ninja did make the argument, Tank did not play more or less all season, so he's also on that list of guys that maybe
as long as he's not injured, as long as he's not not 100%. Because when you start seeing guys not 100%, all of a sudden they're playing and then something happens, that's my issue. Because he's injury prone sometimes. It seems like right to Marcus Lawrence at times. So it's kind of can't have any kind of little half-ass performance going into the playoffs. Nice job by DeMarcus Lawrence there with a sack.
Finally.
And he's doing some push-ups too. Yep, timeout Cowboys right there. Stops the clock. Yeah, you try to get 3 more points up on that board. He came from the inside, I think, right? He went inside, stunt or twist. Watch this.
Oh, yeah, because the sack came from inside.
Watch, inside, boom. And then he just broke. He took up like 2 blocks there and broke the protection.
He just straight up overpowered them.
3 guys, really. He helped with Chelsea Golston inside. Armstrong on the outside. So DeMarcus Lawrence, great job there. And I'm saying shitty job. I don't mean in this game. I just don't want to see him being 80% for the playoff game, and then say, well, that's why I didn't play well. I want him 100% for the playoff game. I'm glad he got a sack, up his numbers, blah blah blah. Good job for him. The big thing here is we got 31 seconds before halftime. Here we still have 1 timeout left. I think the Cowboys want to get as many points as possible so they can get to the backups.
I know, but that also means that
CeeDee Lamb's going to return the punt.
If they're trying to put points up on the board and do it fast and get good field position, then guess what happens? It means CeeDee Lamb is going to be returning punts.
I can't argue that, but I'm not happy about it.
Argue about it
hold
next.
There. Oh, bad punt. Very short. Yes, this could be a touchdown here.
I was just going to say,
24 seconds.
Honestly, I think somebody helped block it.
We have the ball. We have the ball on the 42-yard line of the Eagles, with 24 seconds to go. We have an opportunity here with one timeout to at least maybe get a couple shots in the end zone. No, it was a shank, plain and simple. Grant G in the house, our sponsor of the week, back to back, going for 3 with that $2 holler with the what did the man say?
He said Greg the leg needs to get a code red at the half.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, let's do they did in Guantanamo and A Few Good Men, right? Code red his ass. So bad because the guy dies in it. Anyways, the point is, we get you. Full Metal Jacket him. Dak's going down the field, 30 yards down the field.
There it is.
Cedric Wilson, the 15, timeout now. Or no, you spike it maybe? Save that timeout.
No, use the timeout.
It's been used because it covered so many yards. It was worthy calling the timeout there. And now, from here on out, you got to get ready to spike it.
Either you have basically 2 plays.
And if you catch the ball in bounds, you can spike it. That'd be one of your plays. Philip Carter.
What's up? Much love.
Part of the family.
Subscribing.
Part of the family here, growing the channel. Much love to you. We appreciate you, truly. Great job by Dak there. Look, the Cowboys are trying to get this to 2 touchdowns so they can bench the starters. I say bench. Rest the starters. Their plan was for, I think, at most a half.
By the way, guys, I think Dak needs 1 more touchdown to tie the record.
Well, he's got 3 touchdowns. What
for most touchdowns in a season by a Cowboy or something. I don't know. They mentioned it earlier today. I know he needs... Look, I don't remember the exact thing. I just know he needs 4 touchdowns to tie whatever record
got a backup offense and defense for Philadelphia. But right now we're against our backup defense. Dak's got to
hit the end zone.
Hit the end zone here. Nope. Going short. Getting about 8 yards. That's good. We got Blake Jarwin. See, I like to see that. If we got to see something, I don't mind seeing that with our starters because that's Dak trying to get the connection, the flow back with Blake Jarwin, which is going to be major for the playoffs for next week. So here we go. 13 seconds, still no timeouts left. We've got ability to spike the ball if we get caught in bounds. But this is the red zone. This is what Kellen Moore got to continuously be better at it. Here we go. Zeke out in motion to the left side. Looking, Dak's looking
in the middle.
Boom.
Oh,
Dalton Schultz. Blake Jarwin. Blake Jarwin drops the touchdown.
That would have been great, too, to get him a touchdown.
I know. Would have given...
no, he wouldn't have been one of the guys because I think he had a touchdown already this year.
A little interference there.
I was going to say, he was held a little bit, but he still should have had that.
Yeah, it was an illegal contact there, past 5 yards, but I guess...
I know, that still seems like... I know, but that still seemed like Jarwin should have had that.
This is close now, so here you got 9 seconds.
Fuck it. One more.
I agree. You can't spike it, though. That's my point.
No, you got to throw it in the end zone.
Yeah. You cannot spike it. You got to go out of bounds, incomplete, or in the end zone. Can't be a penalty. Can't be a
Can't take a sack, Dak.
Touchdown! Yes! Dalton Schultz. And that's what we wanted to go into the half and get the fuck out of the game.
Ties whatever fucking record it is that I can't remember.
There it is. You're going to see it now. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak has 4 touchdowns in this game against the fucking backups of the Eagles. I know. Whatever. Shut the fuck up, everyone. We know it. We're the ones that are saying it. We're annoyed by it the most. But it is what it is. And so, we sweep these motherfuckers and go into the playoffs. That's the hope, at least. We still got to put our backups in. Do you think that we'll put our backups in? So I have a feeling we won't.
What, halftime? Or after half? We kind of have to.
We don't have to do anything. Greg Zuerlein.
It would be dumb not to. This one he makes.
This one he puts through. 30-17. What's the chat saying?
Let me see.
The offense is doing their job against the backups. The defense is not doing their job against the Philadelphia Eagle backups.
LT said, rough defense there, Birds. That was a bad punt touchdown there.
Yeah, bad punt. Give the Cowboys the ability to get those quick points.
Thor Thunder God said, if at first Jarwin don't succeed, Schultz again.
And say, here's the thing. That's what's great. We haven't got these guys since we started going on our slump, right? When we had both guys on the field, that's the one thing I will say I like to see so far going into the playoffs. We got to see those guys, the connection starting to build between Dak and a 12 personnel set. 2 tight ends on the field, which helps not just Dak and the offensive line and the offense and the running backs. It helps Kellen Moore with the game plan, with the calls of this
Justin
game.
Crow said having Jarwin back to pair with Schultz will be a huge help. No, Dagny just said, see, Romo ain't shit. And he's just saying that in response. He's saying that in response to a different comment that was saying that Dak can't even sniff Romo's balls.
Dak's better than Romo. Dak has already proved he's better than him.
Wiseman27 said, nice touchdown. Let's go. Now rest him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, 5 seconds to go. Baby, we're going to have that. I can't wait to see who you're going to send the raffle to.
I know. Schmuck throwing out there that LVE has not made a single play this entire half. He's the liability. Gifford plays 3 downs and he makes 3 plays.
I mean, you're volleying for, putting in, benching LVE and putting in Luke Gifford. The thing is, LVE, does he play special teams? So Luke Gifford's specialty is special teams right now. Though I agree with you. Next year, that's why LVE is even less important. Because not only is you got Jabril Cox, not only you got, of course, Micah Parsons, and you're going to bring other guys here. You're going to still, I think the Cowboys are going to keep J-Ron Kearse and use him as a pseudo linebacker. So you're going to have enough pieces to fill in. Maybe a draft pick should be maybe a linebacker as they take the knee here. But I agree. I think that, next year, and I say next year, I don't say next week because Cowboys going to stick with LVE for the rest of the way in there. Maybe they find a ways of maybe getting him out of there by maybe using more safety help. But, as linebacker kind of box defense. But next year, I mean, he's gone, obviously. We know that's why I wore this jersey. I know this is the last time he's going to be wearing. I'll have a chance to wear it in a more than I believe it's a meaningless game because I believe that one of those 3 teams is going to win. We need them all to lose, and that's not going to happen probably. So, meaningless. But we're winning, and that's what we want to see. Yeah, but I mean, LVE is going to be, he's a liability for sure, and hence why he's not going to get paid with us. That's for damn sure. And Luke Gifford will be moving up the charts. Him, Francis Bernard, LVE, maybe a rookie, Jabril Cox coming back from the torn knee, and a draft pick, and and maybe another free agent out there you stick on the team for a couple million. That's what I'm looking at linebacker next year. So,
skeptical fans saying Arizona showed their hand already. Frank Moyer saying this was a good game until then. Again, sorry, Frank.
That's the thing, though, Frank. Think about it. You guys are playing fantastic. I would actually be, to me, let me just say it like this. I'll be honest. I know Eagle fans are worried about, they want to stop the sweep. They don't want the Cowboys to get 6-0 against the NFC East. They want bragging rights, and I truly understand that. And I used to be like that too. But Frank and LT and all the other Eagle fans out there, Bird Gang, this is a win for you guys. This, to me, has already been a win. For us, it's a loss. For me, it's a loss watching the way the Cowboys played on defense in this game against your starters. Even the offense wasn't as good as it could have been, although the offense, 30 points, I can't complain. So offense is doing their job, but I know it's against the backups. So I'm not here celebrating. I'm celebrating because it's the star winning, and that's what we love. But we know the context of this game. So I would say you guys playing fucking fantastic. It wasn't for a damn bad punt. This game is at most a 10-point game, and at least 7-point games at the very least. At halftime, with your backups against our starters, that's a win for you guys. So I'm just laying it out. Hopefully you that makes you a little happier. Good luck in the playoffs. If we win this game, we can play you guys. Keep that in mind, because if we somehow get lucky, get the 2nd seed, it's the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys. Keep that in mind.
LT, glad we could help. He said, thanks for getting me through 60 minutes of cardio. My ab game is spicy. So
awesome, man. Do your thing. And listen, again, I hope you guys understand, you Eagle fans.
Whether you're MCFing, working out, at home, at school,
but I hope they understand. Wherever. I hope these, all the Eagle fans understand that this is a plus for you guys, this game, this time around, even if you're going to take the L. And still got another half to go. I don't know if the Cowboys are going to keep their starters in there or not. With the way McCarthy kind of said this, and you kind of keep bringing it up, he's going to keep the starters in there the whole game. I think we're going to get mad here in the chat, a lot of Cowboy fans, but I'm expecting the starters to come out there back on the field. I truly am. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
So Eddie B saying, is Malik Turner okay? Where is he at?
Malik Turner. I didn't see him in the game.
As far as we know, he's fine and he's active and everything.
He should be in there when they put the backups in, but he's not.
We haven't seen that yet.
The Cowboys still have the starters at Cooper on that last touchdown drive. So, the one before this one, But I'm saying we had the starters in there. CeeDee Lamb. That's why there's no Malik Turner. Starters are still in.
Let me see. And of course, Frank Moore is asking, do you rest Dak now or do you risk it? I would rest him.
I would have been resting him, but the Cowboys, I can tell you, the Cowboys won't rest him. The Cowboys have him back on that field.
Rest him.
He'll be out there to the end of the third quarter.
Let me see.
That's my guess.
Aaron Martinez said, "Pay Dak and all starters, no rest until the season's over."
Well, I think that's what.
Sorry,
I think that's going to happen. William Jenkins, part of the family here, growing.
Thank you, William. Thank you for subbing it up.
The MCF channel here.
I appreciate you.
Person by person, appreciate you. Yes, sir. Thank you, William Jackson, and welcome to the family. Grant G down to 86 points. Dalton Schultz back on that board there with the touchdown he just got. So there we go. Dak with the 4 touchdowns. So, good numbers there for him. What's up, Cowboys Abroad, the man from Japan.
Thank you, Cowboys Abroad. What's up?
Repping back in Big D, baby. Yes, much love to him and his family. And we're gonna do that raffle here in a minute for the. There was a hold right there on Wilson, by the way, on Donovan Wilson with that touchdown. But anyway,
again, there's probably a hold on every touchdown.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say I just saw it in the replay, but I'm like, why should that bother me or not? They don't call them, and we got to overcome that, and that's fine. I'm not even bitching about it anymore. We know it's coming, and the Cowboys can't prepare for that, and it's on the Cowboys. It's not on the on the refs, because we got to expect that. So hit up the comments. I'm gonna get the raffle ready for the macarons. Yeah, I mean I want you to.
Sorry, no, I wasn't sure. I'm like,
yeah, no, it's not gonna be the jerseys tomorrow.
Else?
Jerseys tomorrow.
So here, let me go ahead and hit up a few. I know, LT. I will say I'm a little sad this game doesn't mean more, just in general terms of the kind of rivalry stuff.
They might get a chance to get back at us if somehow we get lucky, get that second seed. That means we play the Eagles, because they'll be secured in that 6th seed. I guess they wouldn't. I guess. Oh man.
I mean, realistically speaking, if I'm an Eagles fan and I'm being objective, we've reached the point in the season where there's too many injuries to too many major starters. And
so we didn't mention the fact that our Cowboys starters are back on that field. All of them.
Good point.
All of them starters. And they right now, that's a 3rd and 2. We can't get 2 yards against backups.
I'm going to need you to get that picture that Scorpio sent us now. Sorry, baby.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, it's okay. I got you. I'll keep an eye on the game. So now it's 3rd and 4. Our Cowboys go back for a pass. Dak takes. Gets out of a sack.
Dumps it down
to Zeke, and Zeke almost gets
first down.
The first. Now it's a 4th and 1. There's no way we're gonna go for it because we're on our own 20.
Correct. Yeah, no way.
Just punt the ball.
But it just sucks because now it's like we're back at it again.
But yeah, Dak was sacked there. How did he break out of that?
I don't know. He almost snapped his leg.
Okay, no, that's why. So Terrence Steele actually
you see what we did kind of came through a bit. You see what we did at that angle right there? Ankle? Look at this right here. Crack. Ooh,
I know, but Terrence Steele, held up as long as he possibly physically could.
We're punting, or are we?
We're punting.
Just saying.
This is not the time for a fake.
Yeah, that's exactly why he'd do it.
No, but if you're going to fake, at least wait for the playoffs. No, I'm just saying, at this point in the regular season, it does nothing.
Oh, man. That's a block in the back, by the way.
Yeah, CJ Goodwin.
Good tackle. But that was a block in the back.
Or are they going to say it was a chop block?
I hope not.
Can you get... Is it a chop block?
What are they doing? Is there a fight or something?
No, he's just getting lots of pats. So I guess they're discussing it now, the refs. I'm just saying, like, someone let me know. I'm going to assume it was more how low he tackled him, and not that it was a block in the back. Because if it was a block in the back, it seems... Oh, okay, it looks like they're debating on whether he was pushed into him or not.
He was pushed into him from the back. That's a block in the back. I'm just saying. What did I tell you, baby?
But it's on the Eagles.
Yes. It's on. The whole time I was thinking it's on the Eagles.
Okay.
He got blocked in the back, and he got blocked into him because he blocked him in the back. It wasn't about it wasn't on him. The flag was going to be. So they go back a little bit farther. Okay.
I assume every flag is on the Cowboys, like until proven otherwise.
I know, and I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Oh, I'm just saying. One day we're gonna find out there's a block in the front penalty you can get, and then we're gonna get it.
We were the first ones to get it.
Oh.
Much love, by the way.
LT
Jason
said,
Reffler.
"Fight you 3rd and 4th stringers." No. Get it right. That's our starters out there. Put some respect on that.
Yeah, no, I think you're saying the other team, the Eagles. No?
I know. Let me see. Cleveland Brown said, okay, who's going to be the first to get an anger? Cleveland, you missed it. I already said it. I said it yesterday, last night, and I said it again at the beginning of the stream. I'm getting an anger jersey.
First, let's see if we sign him back next year.
God, that would be just my luck, wouldn't it?
You get the jerseys gone.
We finally get...
Here, I'll rip one of the fives off.
All Pro Bowler, then we let him go.
I'll take one of the fives off here and on the arms, and then in the back, I'll get you just the nameplate.
So I can hang myself?
I'll get you the anger nameplate, and just be like an
I
offset
don't know, guys. That would be
five.
just my luck. I get no joy in this football life of mine. Can Greg kick it with anger like our punter? No.
I'm just happy I got a little help for tonight. Nobody can tell, right? And I'm like blitzed out my mind right now. Oh,
ouch.
Shit. All right.
So, yeah, then I think it might definitely be Wyoming where our friends live or something. But, yeah, that's intense. That's 80 miles an hour on the highway. No, thank you. Let me see. Let me come back down here, read one more comment. LT said, MCF, how do you feel about your season? You guys have a lot of promise.
Oh, listen, hey,
I appreciate the personnel that we put together. I agree with the Joneses. This is the best depth we've had probably like in the history of Cowboys, just because never have I seen this many guys that are not starters play. But it's clear that something is not right with our offense, regardless of how great they're doing, because our run game is a testament to something being wrong with the offense. And I've already said it's the offensive line. I'm not going to get into it again. But
point is that our offense and our defense together have enough to put it together and go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. But I'm not gonna. It's not like the same hype we had Week 8. When we were rolling on offense and doing very solid on defense. Right.
The Grand G 1971 with the $5 holler here saying, "Poor MCW. These damn refs are messing with your head with these flags."
they've PTSD'd
I
us
was
to
gonna say,
death.
yeah, It's almost like a seeing yellow is a trigger for me. Like I see yellow and I get triggered into
They show Dan Quinn with a yellow marker. It's like
referees. Just kidding. But yeah, it's
we're all the same way here.
It's kind of like, how it's innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty until proven innocent for the Cowboys every time, always.
There you go. It's a run up the middle. We can't stop their running game. Another 8-yard run on first down. Oh, I'm sorry. 2nd and 8. It's the 3rd and 1 now. 3rd and 2.
Let me see. Damn, LT, that's pretty high. I think our gas right now is at 325-ish.
Yeah.
Give or take a few cents. So.
I'm just thinking about the Cowboys. That's all.
So
sorry.
Maybe don't think about them.
We're watching. I cannot think about them.
Oh, Thor Thunder God. We'll see. Mr. MCF might still be awake to join Mosh later tonight, if for a beverage or two.
Yeah, we'll see. I definitely, yeah. It's a run with the quarterback up the middle. Minshew gets the first down.
Yeah.
3rd and 2, we allow that. I mean, again, it's not even. The fact is that they're really running at will. And again, I know we have not the full team inside there that we usually will have.
Shimwrecker said, breaking news, LVE made a tackle.
Shit, I said we're not going to have the team in there. Did he make a tackle there? Shit, because I'll tell you this. Neville Gallimore is in there. You got Carlos Watkins in there. You got Osa in there. And we're getting run on. Now, we don't have Micah in there. And I think that's the big, difference maker. LV's playing the outside here, edge. Damn. First down again on first and 10. They get 12 yards.
I will say I haven't seen Gregory or Tank though. Right?
Not so far. This is the first drive.
I know. Yeah, just trying to say. I mean, maybe those starters are the ones that finally got pulled.
Our defense is playing like fucking ass. Damn. What a good confidence booster this is. Are we happy
Hopefully
we got to see this shit?
Hopefully this is more of lulling teams into complacency. Right? Oh, God. Is that a penalty on us?
Probably will be.
Well, they didn't call it, so.
Nice hit there, Casey. Casey hits, man. I'm telling you. He's been bringing hit.
One.
Casey gets hit. He hits hard, Casey, for a little guy.
No, Casey. The problem with Casey is that he hits hard, but he misses hard.
True. But he's solid.
But yes, for someone his
tackler.
size, he hits. I mean, wasn't he the one that was like dragging back? Wasn't it just last week? Like, was he the player, remember, that like made a stop or made a tackle or did something there and basically like physically dragged down a tight end? Was that Donovan Wilson?
Yeah,
okay.
That was running back.
My bad.
Threw that back. But no, Casey's the guy that got pummeled by Zeke last year in their game. Ooh, nice tackle there. Osa must have heard me. Osa must have heard me, knocked him down. But yeah, Casey got run over by Zeke last year in that miracle watermelon kick game at the end. So Zeke ran him over. But Casey hits, and not saying he won't get run over sometimes, but he hits hard. He lays the wood. And, you know, got to give him credit on that. Even if some people want Malik Hooker in there, want Malik Hooker. Casey's played pretty solid, I would say, for the most part this year. Not great, solid. Here we go. Eagles on our 46. 3rd and 3. Some pressure. Tristan Hill trying to get out there. Minshaw creating time. Throws the ball away. Minshaw, no flags. Any flags? Any flags? No flags. 4th and 3. They'll go for it. Why not? They got nothing to lose.
True.
But we got there's DeMarcus Lawrence, though.
Maybe they might wait a little longer to go for it, though.
He's still on the field. 4th and 3.
True. I guess they are going for it.
Please get the ball back to the offense and let's just get another touchdown and end this shit, please.
I mean, that would be... that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Cowboy defense, go do your job.
4th and 3. All right, Keanu Neal's playing that Micah Parsons role right there. LVE also in there like Micah Parsons. Underneath. They're short. You got to make the tackle. God fucking damn it.
I hate this.
LVE, get the fuck out my...
2 different guys saw it. 2 different guys tried to make the tackle, and 2 different guys missed the fucking tackle.
LVE. Trashed out. Man.
Because look at it. It's not just LVE that sees it happen. Was that Neal? Yeah.
I think so.
So Keanu Neal and LVE both saw it happening as it happened. Again, they were waiting there in the middle. Just...
Damn. First down for the Eagles.
Really can't have anything good.
What's the chat saying? I guess they're back to a shotgun for the Eagles. This is depressing. They're rolling down the field there with them down the sideline. On the first down, about 1 yard. Luke Gifford. Again, there you go. Luke Gifford making a solid tackle. Shit. You know what? I agree. Who said that about Schmuck? I agree. And I think Luke Gifford deserves to be in there.
LT saying, MCF, as of now, it looks like the East will again beat us and you in 22 and 23. G-Man and the Commanders are struggling.
Commanders, that's so weird. Yeah.
I'm going to call them the Commandos. I don't remember who was in the chat that said it, but you guys had it right. The Washington Commandos.
They're going Commando next year.
Let me see. Shimwrecker also saying, answer this. How can this defense be good when they allow the most 3rd down conversions?
Yeah, it wasn't like that for most of the season. Throwing out to the right side, to their right side, our left side. And it's a catch on 3rd down and 1 now for the Eagles. With 7:23 and ticking. I don't know. It's very surprising the Cowboys are playing.
It's not surprising. It's still disappointing, though.
Yeah, I guess disappointing is the better answer, but I mean...
I'm not surprised by anything we're seeing here. I guess the surprising part is that, it's like starters against backups, but we already said it. Like, there's definitely a chance they could go out there and look not great. That makes it worse. That brings more questions up than answers.
3rd and 2. We don't get now we're getting exposed. LV with the late, it's a first down.
Yep, there it is.
Malik Hooker with the tackle. Quez Watkins.
Yeah, William Burney said, we've tried too hard with our starters tonight, and we should just play the entire game at this point and try to win.
Yep. I mean, I agree. That's what I said. That's why I said
you can't half-ass it or whole-ass it. Like, you have to have that divide.
That's why I'm saying you can't. That's why I said it's too late now. At this point, you have to be. You can't bench your starters. You can't rest your starters. You have to play it out. And maybe in the 4th quarter, if you're up by 3 touchdowns, you can then maybe take. Like a normal game is what I'm trying to say. And the Cowboys have to do that. The Eagles, not so much. They don't care. They already touchdown.
Nope.
No flag. There's the flag. That's some bullshit there.
Oh, there it is.
Was there really a flag, though, on us?
I know they're talking it over. Once they do that and we see what it is, I'm just gonna get a quick water refill.
You sure you want what I have? A little shot?
I'm sure.
A couple shots in one
just water.
Fantastic container.
Just water.
Oh, that should be offensive interference. So they just picked up the flag against the Eagles. It was definitely offensive pass interference. Just letting you know.
That's all right. We technically shouldn't have that first touchdown. So.
I mean, he threw our guy to the ground. So that means if he would have caught it, it would have been a touchdown. So it's 2nd and 10. Eagles in a shotgun.
Cowboys get away with it again.
6 minutes, and people complain about. Well, that should really should. It's another play that they screwed us in. High pass, incomplete. A late flag comes in. So it was going to be 3rd and 10 now.
I think it's on the Eagles though.
It was in their secondary. He's just mad. Minshew's mad because he made a bad pass there. He threw a bad pass. They're all saying it's Eagles. Eagles, but watch it be. Okay, it's pass interference. Offense.
There it is.
Arthega Whiteside. Spaniard, right? Last name? Yeah, he's chipping Donovan Wilson. Which, again, now you can hear all the Eagle fans saying that's not fair because they didn't call it earlier when CeeDee Lamb did it on the touchdown. And you can say that's what Cowboy fans would say if it was the other way around. So you can't get mad about that mindset from their side of things either. So 3rd and 10. I mean, there's no way in fucking hell they should get a first down. 3rd and 10. 6:06. Shotgun. They got trips left. Quick throw. Incomplete. Almost intercepted by Nashawn Wright. He's involved. He's doing a decent job, Nashawn Wright.
And honestly, you have to remember, Nashawn Wright, out of everyone here, probably has the least amount of experience.
Correct. That's true.
So he's going to look the rustiest. And, of course, he's the lowest guy on the totem pole, so he's going to look probably the worst out of everybody.
He's not looking bad, right?
No.
He's looking pretty good. He's involved. The only thing is, we're playing against their backups. This is his preseason game. He didn't get to play that much, remember? Injured.
There it is. So
Jake Elliott about to kick a field goal, try to make this game 30-20. Let's see what happens. It's up, and it's good. 10-point game right now.
Oh. Yeah, guys. Again, when LT says cry, he means cry. Eagles cry.
Yes, of course. 30-20.
Don't worry. We have our own version of that song here. Terrence Cartwright said, "Why not take the penalty? Take him out of field goal range."
Which penalty? The offensive interference?
If you're talking the offensive interference, it's because it made more sense for us to decline it as an incompletion, right?
No. Yeah.
No? Or because they did. Oh, no, that's right. They picked up the penalty. There was no penalty. They just picked it up.
But the next The next play, there was offensive interference on that pick.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is that what he's saying, why did we make it instead of 3rd and it would have been make it 3rd and 20 is what he's saying. And you take him out of field goal range. Jake Elliott's a good kicker. That's not out of field goal range for him. And, baby, it's obvious. It's 4th down. Do you do a 4th and 10 or a 3rd and 20? 4th and 10. You force it. That's the reason why. But anyways.
So there you go. Let me see. Is this the 4th straight season Dallas finishes their season in Philly? I think it was the Giants last year.
It was, yes. It was the Giants last year.
There you go. But I think this is like the 4th or 5th year that we end with an NFC East team.
Oh yeah, it seems like every year.
It's either the Giants.
When's the last time we didn't end with an NFC East team? I'm pretty sure it's every year.
At least since I've been watching football, I'm almost positive it's been
NFC East.
At least, and remember, obviously we're talking regular season. So, but yeah, if it's not the Giants, the Eagles, then it's Washington. Yeah. So, which realistically, from an NFL schedule point of view, it makes sense why we do have so many division games to end the season.
Yeah, of course. I get that. They want to have that drama build up, and they've been doing that. It's more obviously that, and it's fine. But that's what they obviously are doing. More recent, years.
I know. I'm gonna go ahead and get my water refill.
Yeah, get that water refill. I'll hit up the chat here in a minute. I mean,
I'm just gonna remind everybody to take a second to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can follow us on Twitter at MyCowboysFamily. Hop in the Discord. Link is down below. Thank you again to Grant G 1971, not just the stream boss, but the sponsor of the week, two weeks in a row.
The lead.
And of course, Jeremy Bramlett, the brand man.
Yeah.
The Cash App King, although Jason Renfro is trying to take over.
Yeah, trying to take over, and again, 3 in a row maybe, it looks like, for Grant G here. As we, see who's going to take the reins into the playoffs, the games of playoff week, and I'm hoping games for the Cowboys. We'll see. That's just for the first week. Much love, Shim Wrecker. Jason Renfro. We need to stop mistackling. Correct. Devontae Griffin saying Micah Parsons MVP of the defense. And glad exactly. Devontae Griffin. That's partially what we're seeing here right now. Is why the Cowboys are struggling on defense, because they got the main weapon, the main piece that every defensive coordinator, every offensive coordinator has to plot and plan against. He's not in the game, so it makes everything else easier. Good stop by the Eagles here, unfortunately for us. We get stopped on our own 15-yard line in the kickoff. Corey Clement gets tackled. Cat 52. He's talking about LT. Is he drunk? Well, all right. Eagle fan, Birds Nation said, 10-point game versus backups and practice squad. I'll take it. Hey, shit, someone's hurt. Tyler Coyle, number 39, hurt bad. On the field, grabbing his left knee or ankle. I can't tell. That's kind of my heart drop, because that looks like a major injury, whatever it was. They panned away quick. Hoping the best for Tyler Coyle off the practice squad as a player to, again, this just reminds you how important, and you have to be managing these guys here to avoid any injury. Again, no offense to Tyler Coyle, but, he's a practice squad guy, right? It's not like it's Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb or Randy Gregory. I'm just saying. You guys feel what I'm saying here, I'm sure. Shim Wrecker, okay, the season on the road. William Burney said NFL's a set-up schedule. Yep. LT said, should the league move these divisional games a few weeks earlier? No, I think it's all right to end it this way. I don't mind it. Yeah, LT, I think we're all kind of drinking together here tonight. We're all getting buzzed up here in this game, for better or for worse. Grant G, the man in the place to be, 1971, with that 5 on it. The $5 holler. Right there by the man, Grant G.
You know what he said?
I know I'm saying Grant G got 96 points. He's all the way back up. Neville Gallimore. And he's first place on the overall board, taking a huge lead, or opening up a bigger lead for sure on the overall. But what did Grant G say?
He said Zeke only needs 23 yards to get 1,000 for the season.
And he wants it. He was at like 62 coming out the half. So, yeah, these guys got to get these things for their own. I don't think it's contract laden in that sense for some of the guys like Dak and Zeke. This is just team goals and individual goals they want to do with on the team to try to get them to kind of either keep streaks going, or even personal goals, just to say, hey, listen, these are minimal goals we got to get to. Some are goals that last for a long time with the team, so like Dak's breaking of Romo's record here, or tying it. But again, nothing's forced. If it happens, it happens, I think. But the Cowboys obviously made a commitment to play this game full throughout.
But yeah, I do think it's embarrassing that we have our starters in.
And, yeah.
Just saying.
Knowing that they have their backups in now, and it's the third, the Cowboys are going to play it all the way out. I believe they have to play it all the way out.
Let me see.
So Cooper's out.
So he got hurt.
Oh no, it was the Eagles linebacker that got hurt. Cheers.
Oh, so it wasn't Amari Cooper? Okay.
Yep, they showed Amari Cooper.
That's why I was like, I don't know.
He's in the game still, Amari Cooper.
Okay. Not to say I want an injury on anybody, but thank goodness.
Yeah. There's a run by Zeke up the gut. He gets about 4 yards. How do you feel about the starters still being out there, baby? I mean, I know, I guess I told you that
good, but
I didn't think I'd play the rest of the game.
We don't have a choice now.
Cowboys going to run this ball. I think they should just run, but they won't. Probably won't. Running the ball
Maybe
here.
Maybe we put another touchdown on the board and then call it quits for the night. We'll see.
Amari Cooper in motion. Dak's going here, going left, inside run. Zeke pummeling a couple guys. Gets about 3rd and 1 now coming up. Right? So, hopefully here we get it looks like the Cowboys just want to kind of roll here. Just kind of roll roll the clock off some minutes and maybe get to the fourth quarter, like you said, with a 17-point lead. Then consider, if the defense get a stop, then consider making the move, We get the ball back, and it's the fourth quarter, and we're up by 17. Yeah, I think you can. I think that McCarthy can safely say we can get out of here. Zeke running. Gets about 4. Another first down. So it's all about running, guys. Just running that clock. And I have no problem with this, but there's no dumb injuries to the offensive line. Nothing, no dumb mistakes. Keep it rolling. That was interesting. Zeke just snotted into his hands, and then rubbed his hands together for some lubrication. There's some grip.
Hey, Jerry agreed to it. It's not stealing if it's in the contract.
What happened? What do you mean? Oh,
if Zeke gets 1,000 yards and they get some kind of bonus or something.
Yeah, I don't think there's a bonus like that though for 1,000 yards. I don't think they have the big name players won't have that kind of stuff. There's a play action for Dak, dumps it down high, pass over Zeke's head. Bad pass by Dak on that one. You know, the one thing I will say though is 90% of the time when the Cowboys do play action, Dak's one of the best quarterbacks in play action. And I think that's one of the things that Kellen Moore has not done too often this season. And you look at the stats.
There's a lot of things we have not done a lot this season, but yeah.
Zeke's 10 yards away from 1,000. Pollard got 719 yards this year on the ground.
Yeah,
so
straight
good
arrow.
Numbers.
Tyron Smith, along with quite a few other players, are out on COVID, under the COVID protocol right now.
Here we go, running Zeke once again. He's carving through there. 2nd and 10.
And you can't deny that Zeke looks pretty good this game.
Yeah, he does look. You give him a little bit of blocking, he's going to produce for you. Zeke came out of the game here. Now it's 3rd down. 7. So, Cowboys, can we keep the ball out of the Eagles' hands? We're going to force this to be a long. We already forced a bad game, I believe. We forced already too much. Too much for going their way, in my opinion. False start.
Free play.
Is it?
Should be.
Doesn't matter. Cedric Wilson with the big play.
Go, Cedric. Go,
go,
Cedric.
Go.
Go. Go, Cedric.
Woo!
Go, Cedric. Go.
We'll take that. Free play. Easy, baby.
Man, I will say, Cedric Wilson's having himself one hell of a game.
Definitely pricing his numbers up for the free agency. Free play. We're good. Cowboys, once again. Now we can really put this shit to an end. But again, you see how it is. When you start running a little bit, look what happened when you start running. You guys see this? We started running, and we're running, and we're running again. I know we passed once. We ran again. Now we threw, opening things up because now they're, it's a little stickier coverage now. They got to make sure they come up, kind of watch the run at all times, and then we hit them with something over the middle like that. The blocking has to still be there. So good job there by Dak to get that pass to Cedric Wilson, wide open. Cedric Wilson, great job getting the yards after the catch. Third and one. On the 31-yard line for the Cowboys. What was that? Is that Corey Clement?
That's a delay game.
They let him run it. Corey Clement gets out there, gets about.
We got away with that one.
4 yards. Damn shit. 4 yards for Corey Clement there. 3-4 yards.
Let me see. And yeah, Schmuck, averaging 58, 59 yards a game is not
horrible. Not
anything to write home about.
I will say though, when you add in Pollard's numbers, right, and if Pollard's getting some snaps away from Zeke, I mean that you got to then figure that into the equation. Number one, number two, I agree though. Zeke still underperformed this year. Is that only on Zeke? Is that the offensive line? Is that the coordinator not getting the plays? The plays created to establish the running game. Sometimes Dak last week
feels like Zeke's best game all year.
This one?
Unfortunately, yeah.
No, the Carolina Panther game, I thought he did a great job there.
True, we did run for like 120 something.
And he had a lot of 100-yard games up to that point. I mean, we were rolling with both Pollard and Zeke, and then when we got figured out, and when after Zeke's injury against Carolina, things were, and we got figured out a couple weeks after Carolina, like a month later, we got figured out by the Broncos. It's up to Kellen Moore to figure out how to get the running game working and stick with it. Last week, you can put it on Dak. He audible out, not because he wanted to throw, but he got fooled by the defense of the Cardinals and the way they ran things. There's Zeke getting that first down. Yeah, he definitely looks the best here, but again, I'm thinking about the fact imagine if he went against the Cowboy practice squad guys in practice. How would that look? He just keep running and just keep. Yeah, he's got 1,000 yards. There he goes, guys. Fourth career with 1,000 yards. It doesn't sound. I don't really sit here and be like, yeah, he got it. Congrats,
again,
but
similar to no offense to Dak. I'm glad he's here, great and all that, but similar to Dak breaking this touchdown record, he had an extra game to do it.
True. That is
just
true.
Doesn't. I just don't think it holds the same amount.
I thought Zeke was going to lose the 1,000 yards. He went back 4 yards.
He gained 1 yard.
Yeah, he gained one. What is he? Need to come out?
He's coming out, yeah.
So he got it. It looks like they're done with him. Zeke's done for the night, at least for this drive. Fourth quarter on the horizon. Cheers, by the way.
Yeah, so it looks like they were trying to play Zeke until he got to that 1K.
So the good thing here, Cowboys, we can
Corey
hold.
Clement is out.
He's in the game, right? Corey Clement.
Okay,
he's out on the field. Okay, he's out. Oh, the blitz. Dak gets hit.
Corey
High
Clement.
pass, but Corey Clement makes a nice catch. Third and about 7. I was gonna say if the Cowboys hold on to win this game, if the Cowboys now put themselves in the best chance to move up in the seeding, right? So we'll leave it at that.
They also just jinxed him because they said Dak never had a 5-touchdown game.
3rd and 7. We'll see if he gets it in the end zone. This drive, first we need a first down here. Let's see. In the red zone here. Got CD at the bottom. Got Amari up top. Dak's looking. Dumps it down. Can Corey Clement get it? I think he came close to getting it. Damn it.
You go for it.
You go for this. Yep. As
if I'm the Cowboys, I go for it.
Fourth quarter here on the corner, around the horizon here. This is always the fun. This is what it's. This is the bullshit. Oh, baby.
I know. I mean, it seems like they're going for it because the offense is staying out there on the field.
Fourth quarter.
Perfect time for me to hit up a few more comments.
Yeah, I mean, shit. I don't know how I feel about this whole game, honestly. This is just, just keeping our starters out there the whole game. That's what we're going to do.
Let me see. Justin Kroll said, no quarterback sneak, please.
Thank you. Thank you, Justin.
Eagles man said, come on, Eagles, stop them.
Well, this will be a momentum turning stop here for the Eagles. So this will be big for them if they can get this stop. I don't think they're going to be able to put up 17 more points. So they better get a stop here, or else we're going to get in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. Shermaker said, pay Clement his bonus for his one catch.
Hey, Clement deserves it, I guess. He's got a block punt.
Let me see. I'm seeing a few comments here. I know Justin Kroll has been saying it for a while now, but LC got together. Yeah, Lyle Collins is obviously not exactly playing even to the previous caliber he used to play to.
I mean, he was playing pretty well, baby, for a couple of weeks there, but I don't know. I'm missing his misses there.
It's the lack of consistency, and I know it's not just a him problem. But we can't afford to have him playing inconsistently and then have, Terrence Steele at left tackle.
Yeah.
Or have Tyron Smith playing inconsistently, which is what happened last week. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
There's no winning.
They got to be solid across. They got to be more consistent. And
let me see. LT said, "Is there such thing as a garbage time game?"
Shit, this has been one, right? I would say almost. This has been a garbage time game.
So. Let me see. Kind of going back. Now, yeah, pretty much I have to chat saying, you got to go for this. You got to go for this. You got to try to go for this. So, Xavier, I think out of all those teams, we'd probably want to play the Niners. But we'll realistically end up playing the Cardinals.
That's the one that has the biggest chance, yeah.
So, let me see.
So I'm just checking.
It's funny because Eagles fan 76 is saying that this opened his eyes to our Cowboys.
Really?
Probably similar to what we said about Green Bay, but just kind of to put it into context. I can't imagine anyone watches this game and walks away from it with too many tremendous, overwhelmingly positive feelings about the Cowboys or their offense. Just throwing that out there, or even their defense, just the Cowboys in general. It's rough out here. We can come back down. Let me see. Yeah, Tammy Silty said, we all have some backups playing. They have some starters. So do we. So.
4th and 1. Corey Clement, first down, baby. Yes.
There we go. Most importantly, we get the first. Now it's 1st and goal. By the way, that red zone streak, I think we either tied it or broke it. No, I think we tied it.
Which touchdown streak?
The red zone touchdown streak. Basically, the last 12 times we've been in the red zone, we scored.
Okay. So we're still on that.
No, another Eagle.
We're
down.
still in that streak. All right, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Skeptical fan with that 2. Dollar holla. What did the man always staying skeptical say with that 2 drop?
He said, "I'm listening to the game through you guys." Go Cowboys.
Try to keep
Thank you,
keep it rolling
fan.
through here, brother. But I also got to shout out a couple other people in the house that have dropped in the Cash App. But much love to the man staying skeptical fan with the $2 holler. Got you, brother. And hey, we'll try to update you as much as we can. 14:44 left to go in the game. So,
all right.
Appreciate that, brother. And as well as, Now, I think he knows what I'm talking about. But we got the man Cowboys Abroad with a drop. Hold on a second.
Thank you so much, Cowboys Abroad.
Yeah, let me get it up on the screen here, guys. Cowboys Abroad dropping that $4 Dak drop. Let's see what he said. Oh, baby, it's the lovely Go Cowboys. Woo. Yes. So
Thank you so much, Cowboys Abroad. Much love to you and, of course, your lovely wife, Yumi.
Yes. Appreciate you guys. You know, everybody was dropped here. Skeptical Fan, Jason Renfro, Clark Kent, Randy Stites, Grant G, Dwayne Broussard, all you guys, family in the house, even on a kind of never meaningless Cowboy football day, but
never meaningless, but certainly not as meaningful.
Yeah, and in fact, if anything, it's disturbing to see our starters playing average against backups. That's disappointing.
So, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so Dilutic said no asterisk because records established in the 17-game season. Honestly, again, never really heard how the NFL is going to handle that. It's our first 17-game season.
I think we discussed it once on the channel. They said they're going to treat it as just if you break the record, you break the record. They don't care about the games. They're not going to put asterisks or anything like that. So that's the way it's always going to be from here on out, and that's just the way it is. You know, there's other players that from the great days, you know, in the 60s, let's say, when they were some greats like Jim Brown and Gale Sayers, and they got their records, you know, but they got them on 12 games and 14 games. So now you're getting 16, and then you get advanced now to 17 games. Guess what happens? Yeah, the records keep getting broken, and it's going to keep happening. That's all. People can catch Emmitt Smith now, you know, a little easier with an extra game a year. But that also means you can get injured or banged up a little sooner. And, you know, that's going to take a toll on you. These careers might not be 8 years at running back. It might, if you're great, you know, if you get lucky enough to go 8 years, it might be 6 years at running back because of those extra games.
Exactly. So, let me see. Cap52 said, does CD have back-to-back 1K sessions?
Yeah. And, he has another 1,000 this year. So, he's over 2,000 is the key thing. I think he's over 2,000 or very close to over 2,000. As the Cowboys get ready to snap the ball here in the fourth quarter. Dak looks left, middle, back to the left, and touchdown, Corey Clement. There's a new player, right?
Another one, I think
new
so.
Player.
Yeah.
That's the 5th touchdown. Dak Prescott just got 5 on it. First time in his career.
I was going to say his first 5th touchdown game officially now breaks the red zone thing, right? So that's 12, 13 now or
in a
something
row.
like that.
Lucky number 3 for Michael Gallup. Lucky number 13 red zone drives that end up, a touchdown or points? Touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Evil Kellen Moore maybe he's back a little bit when it comes to the red zone. So Corey Clement, touchdown, new player as well, right? Yep. So we're at what, 20 players now? One more ties it.
Hey, where's McGovern when you need him?
He's on the way.
For you.
We got the extra point through. That's 37-20. Cowboys are up by 17. Our starters versus their backups. Their backups played valiantly.
No, they're giving us quite the challenge. Again, you got to give credit where credit's due.
Yep.
You can see the game planning that went into this game with the coaching staff. And honestly, they've made bigger plays than even I was expecting.
When it comes to the Eagles?
Just saying, like,
and they're missing half their team.
Their secondary is actually doing a pretty decent job on coverage, which was surprising because I thought that would be where they get shredded the most.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly thought Dak was just going to be slinging it down the field, sideways, up, around, down the corner. And again, definitely a lot more of that than we've seen all season. I just genuinely thought it was going to be more effective. And again, maybe with their regular
players, the starters.
Players and stuff like that, it might be. But right now, it's not.
Listen, the good thing is Cowboys putting themselves in the best position to get 3rd or 2nd seed. If that's a 2nd seed is major, 3rd seed not as important. But all seeds are important. You know, you can move up it's probably a good thing because you could maybe get it. You can maybe, if there's an upset and you win your game, and again, a lot of ifs here. If the Cowboys win whoever their first round opponent is, that means you can get, another home game in there, snuck in there. Maybe later on in the what do you call it? Rounds, like in the NFC Championship round.
Oh, okay.
If you happen to play the team that happens to be a lower seed than you. So it's that's the hope when it comes to being a third seed. That maybe you end up playing the fourth seed in the NFC Championship and you get a home game. There's always that advantage as well. That's really the only advantage of getting third seed or fourth seed, and that chance of that happening is slim. But it's an advantage, right? And same thing goes for second seed. Second seed's major though, because no matter what, if you win your first game, you get a home game. So second seed though, we have to have the Bucks lose, the Cardinals lose, and the Rams lose. Grant G in the house.
Thank you so much, Grant G.
Sponsor of the week, back to back.
You know what he said?
Get ready for 3, by the way. He put 5 on it. What else did he say?
He said Dak breaks the all-time Cowboys record of 36 passing touchdowns by Romo. Dak with 37?
Woo!
Dak just put 5 on it.
That's right. 4 put 5 on it. So did Grant G.
Thank you so much, Grant G. 1971. And hey, just send this Dak's way. I'm sure he'll drop 5 on it.
Listen, 1 up on the board. He's 9-9 on the board there for the great Grant G, and he's holding that down, holding the overall lead right now on the overall board and that representation of sponsor week. Here, a little redemption from last week, getting closer to getting the victory here as they run first down and on second down and get about 6 yards, 7 yards, third down and 2, third and 3 for the Eagles. And if we could get a stop here, I think the Cowboys are done with the starters, but I can't, we'll see. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think they're going to see any more starters? I think we're done.
I sincerely fucking hope we're done.
I think the Cowboys starters might come back on that field again. One more drive.
No, I mean, look, Dak broke the record. He got the record. He passed the record. He ate the record. He whatever.
Means nothing. We get knocked out next week. If we get knocked out next week, all this shit means nothing. Here we go. Some pressure. Good job there. Get the sack. Yeah, but can we not get a sack? There was Basham with a sack. Armstrong with a sack. Part of that. Gallimore part of that sack. So good job by the defense there.
There was a fumble, then obviously.
Now it's 4th down. 4th down and very long. So they're punting. Now the Cowboys can just run the clock here with Cooper Rush. That's my hope we do this. Since week 15, Dak has a 70% completion percentage. He's thrown for 1,068 yards, and he has 13 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Since week 15. And he's had some questionable games, but 15, 16, 17, 18, that's 4 weeks. Pretty good numbers. Great numbers from Dak Prescott. Defense has kind of been shaky the last couple of weeks for sure. Now, a lot of those numbers are also elevated. Why? Oh, man, this guy snapped his knee from the Eagles.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's grabbed his knee.
Again, if I'm an Eagles fan, I would think I'm cursed.
Man, that looked bad, too. Whatever. I don't know who that was. Tight end, I think, maybe. I don't know if it was. I don't know which tight end it was, but someone grabbed their knee immediately and dropped to the field in pain. So that looked bad. They went away from that quick. So everybody in the house, of course.
Let me go ahead and hit up
before you do that, let me make sure everybody hits that thumbs up. Don't forget, it's free.
That's right,
Hit that thumbs up, that like button. Of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, hit that big subscribe button there in red if you're on your computer or laptop or whatever it may be. But subscribe and hit that notification bell. Set it to all videos so you get all notifications whenever we go live once, sometimes twice, in some days. So you never know. So you keep it on there. And then some videos get dropped as well once in a while. And, of course, follow us at MyCowboysFamily on Twitter and Discord. That's right, the Discord. Make sure you jump in there, guys, and, news, info, updates here on My Cowboys Family on the nightly. So appreciate everybody that's in here. Now we can continue, guys.
Yeah, of course. Let me see. Jason Renfro, Space Jam 2, Eagles fan 76, Aztec Aguilar, Sniper. No, just trying to do some quick shout outs here. Eddie B, Michael Lucas. Let me see.
Dak, congrats in here. Yep.
Let me see. Stephen Lupton, Jason Renfro, William Burney, The Lunatic.
Yeah, The Lunatic in the house. Asking a great question here. He said, can we play anybody else other than Arizona or LA Rams as the 4th seed? And the answer is no. It's got to be the loser of the division because nobody can catch the Cardinals or the Rams for the 5th seed. The Niners can't, the Saints can't, the Eagles can't. So that 5th seed is for the loser of the NFC West because they both have identical records or very close to. You know, obviously the difference between the Rams or the Cardinals to the Niners or the Saints or the Eagles is the fact that they're like 2 games up on there with 1 game left. So yeah, that 5th seed. Oh man, look at it. There it is. There's Tyree Jackson. Damn. It's probably some kind of he's throwing. I don't know. Look here at the end. Watch. Oh man, it buckles.
Yeah, you see when it happens.
Something
instantly.
popped. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's why he's so mad because he knows how bad this injury is, and he's done for the year.
We don't know what happened, but yeah. Hey, look, the backups are in, baby. Our backups are in. There you go, Cooper Rush.
Whoever said 4th quarter, you won.
Yeah.
Bullshit, but you won.
Well, I mean, Cedric Wilson's still in there, but Noah Brown, Malik Turner, this is the way it should have been most of the game. Watch, they'll be all right. We'll be all right. Look. See? We'll be all right. The backup offensive linemen are also there, except for, I guess, Terrence Steele is a backup. Connor Williams still in there.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's it, guys. It looks like the Cowboys hold on to this. They just run the clock and don't fumble. Don't throw an interception. Just do what you're supposed to do, and you're good.
Don't fuck it up.
Hey, you know what? Somebody else might score here. If we get lucky and somebody scores, this will be the point where you add the other.
Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, like we have 20 people right now, right? 20 new names.
Where's
20
Malik
different
Hooker?
names.
Where's Noah Brown?
Malik Hooker. Oh, Malik Turner
Malik
scored.
Turner.
Yeah, he's. Oh, Corey
Wrong
Clement
Malik.
with the run.
Wrong Malik.
Look at this. Look at that.
There we go.
Corey Clement.
Is that our best run of the year?
No, I think it was. I don't know. It's a great run though.
Tony Pollard might have had a better one.
Yeah, Pollard had that one against the Saints. What a play there. Corey Clement waking up here against his old team, the Eagles. Great job here. Clement following his backup blockers against the back. I told you it would be okay.
No, not just that, but a great move by Clement. Not just to the initial first move against the offensive line, but breaking away from that first initial tackle.
Now, which new player gets a touchdown here? Does Noah Brown have a touchdown? Oh, Clement got stuck there for about a loss of 1.5.
That's not good.
Who do you think is I'm excited. I'm actually excited now to see who's going to get this one more touchdown ties the NFL record, right?
I think
There's
so.
3 other teams out there that have that 21 different players scoring.
Again, I don't
Give
think
us your
Noah
picks
Brown
out there,
has
guys.
had
I want to know your
touchdown,
picks. Give us your picks, your thoughts. Noah Brown is a guy I think going to get one. You got Ito Smith in there, 43.
So I would put money on Noah Brown.
How about Cooper Rush? Can he run it in?
Ooh, there it is.
Sprinkle.
Ooh, so close.
So second and 12. Now it's a 3rd and 2. All right, this is where it's done now. Here, guys, ready for it? Put a 40 burger up on these motherfucking Eagles. I know it's their backups, and now we got our backups in. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Sprinkle, can he get it? He doesn't have a touchdown, does he? Does he have a touchdown?
I think he might have.
Guys, let me know if he has a touchdown. I see McGovern's in there as a right guard, replacing Zach Martin. It's a run here. It looks like the Ito Smith, and that's in. Yes, that's 21. It ties it.
That's another guy.
I told you, Ito Smith. Ito Smith. Little Ito, first carry of his season.
This is nice.
I told you I was excited about this. 21 different players on the Cowboys have scored a touchdown that ties NFL record. We know this before even the station knows it. We know it before they know it.
It's time for McGovern.
We got one more chance. Woo! Hurrah, them Cowboys! Let's go. 40 burger on these fucking Eagles. Cry, Eagles, cry. On the road to misery. Fuck Philly. Sorry. I had to do that. Okay. I have to do that. I got to do that when I know it's over now. Even though we played their backups the entire game. I know the context. Well, I know the context.
Well done. Well executed.
That's
got to be a good feeling for the Cowboys to watch, the starting offense and the backup offense succeeding.
Yes. I mean, the depth has played so much this year that they already have kind of been tested a little bit, I would say. So, 44 here. 44-20. We're killing the NFC East. And again, this is context. Yes, the Eagles' backups are in there. The whole game, we had our starters for most of the game. Nonetheless, still did what we were supposed to do here at the end. I wish the defense played a little better. I wish the defense played a little better. In the the times when they had their backups in there. That's all.
So, let me see.
Halftime adjustments though. Dan Quinn, boom, did it again.
Let me see here. No. Jared said one of the biggest reasons to play your starters in a meaningless game so that they don't get game soft like these many bench warmer injuries. So, McCarthy even said himself that he's tried it both ways. So, he played his starters all the way till the end. He pulled guys and basically didn't even let them play. And that, not that it doesn't make a difference, but the work that you put in and day out is what ends up counting for more in a way.
Yeah. And I know they want to keep the train going. I want to keep the momentum going forward. And whatever was, really, to me, there's not really that much momentum. So maybe that's the reason why I'm going forward. As long as you score 44 points, you know what I'm saying? Then if you score 24 points and you barely beat the Philadelphia Eagle backups 24-20, or they beat you, 27-24, that's a disaster. So at least the Cowboys saved a disaster. I'm not going to say it's like a W for us, although it technically is. But this is a bigger thing for the Eagles. I mean, they hung in with us for so long. They did a great job exposing a little bit, I think, of the Cowboys. I don't know. I mean, against lesser quality, eventually you're going to overcome them. So to me, it's like a bully kind of picking on a lesser opponent. But in the playoffs, it ain't going to be nothing like this. So just erase this kind of game from your guys' minds and don't think it's going to be something extra special. This game is great. We won. That star over everything, guys, and got a victory over the Eagles. It's pretty much done. You're seeing some stats, some records being set here by multiple players: Trayvon Diggs, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb,
it feels
Ezekiel
like,
Elliott,
do you think
Dak
that
Prescott.
There's a bigger motivation to play some of these guys more because you're so close to getting a few of those records?
Yeah, I think that McCarthy kind of insinuated that was going to kind of happen in this game as well. So after everyone got their numbers and they got their stats, and that's gonna fall.
Well, Zeke got his 1,000, so that's it.
Well, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I think that's gonna fall. Let me put it this way. I think people out there listening and watching will be like, that's, I don't like that. I don't like that they're doing it just to get stats. I don't think that the Cowboys players went out there and said, we're out here to get the stats. I think that McCarthy said, I want to do this for you guys so you guys can achieve these things. I don't think it's like them saying, hey, we need to get this, coach. Give it to me now. I don't think it's like that. I think it was McCarthy saying, we're going to leave you, talking with them, said, you guys want to try to achieve these goals and keep the momentum going or brewing or whatever you want to call it, because again, they're banking off a fucking horrible game against Arizona. I said, do you want, what do you guys want to do? And I'm sure they were like, no, let's go for it, coach. And I'm sure incentives are part of it. For some players, pick LVE with interception.
There it is.
Who would have thought that would happen today?
Not me.
Now it's going to hit that.
Holy shit.
Now we're hitting that 50-point side of things.
Not just that, but that's a great way to end your career in Dallas.
Yep, there you go. Your final pick in Big D. Guys, are we going to score again? We're going to break that record?
Why not? So, like I said, let's go over.
Let's break that motherfucking record, baby.
There's only a handful of guys that can score.
I'm glad I got a good drink tonight. Always repping that star. Always. No matter where and what. Remember that.
Is Minshew still out there, right?
I think so.
That was Minshew.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see. But right now they're trying to, turnover. That goes for the turnover box there. It looks like the defense is going to have to pay for the offense, though. Cooper Rush. Oh, there's Jaquan Hardy, 37.
Hey, he got like 6 yards there.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Good run. You know what happens if he scores?
What?
No, I'm asking. Do you know what happens if he scores?
He's the other guy.
Here we go.
He hasn't had any.
What's the chat saying?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
No, let me see. Dylan said, as they said earlier, remember our final game, us in 2018, beating New York Giants in a meaningless game with Beasley touchdown and taking that to beat Seattle.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's the reason why we beat Seattle. But I hear you. I mean, it definitely doesn't hurt. And now we're rolling with the backups. That's what we want to do. Roll with the backups. I think we could have done this in the second quarter with our backups and still be able to eventually beat the Eagles. Much love to the man right here, Grant G. The man right here, Grant G. The man first place currently on the overall board, Mr. Grant G. Dropping that 5 on it. Yes, sir. Much love to Mr. Grant G. with the 5 on it. What did the man say? Because I know we're repping that 5-5 on it.
LVE with a double 5 on it.
Damn right he did. Damn right he did. Much love for Mr. Grant G putting that 5 on it. On the board, continuing to lead the overall board. Here we go. Let's get another touchdown. I want to see who's new on this. I want to hear some names that these people are thinking. Jaquan Hardy running again. Big run. Jumping over guys.
I mean, I guess Jaquan
Hardy. Touchdown, baby. There it is.
That's 20. Guy, right?
Yep, 22 players now. Did he return a punt or anything this year? Or kickoff?
I don't think so.
Boom. Jaquan Hardy touchdown.
Guys,
50 points on that board. That looks nice. 50 to 20.
I think we're all having burgers for dinner.
50 of them.
Damn, I'm
a $50 holla right there on your screen. How about them Cowboys? Even though we played their backups the whole game, but we got our backups in there. That's our backups, by the way. The last 2 scores.
Those were the backups that scored there.
Although we did get although LV is the one that interception, and he'll be a starter, so he is a starter. Here we go. Greg Zerline this time knocks it through. 51 to 20 points right now, up by 31 points against the Eagles. All this doesn't mean anything if we won and done. Remember that.
Man,
you guys see
I'm a little bit like, wow.
You guys see how things work here. If the Cowboys, you see your screens right now. If you look at your TV, you'll see 2 seed for the Cowboys, Bucks, Rams, Cardinals have to lose. 3 seed for the Cowboys if the Bucks win. Still, the Rams and Cardinals have to lose. All other scenarios, Cowboys are the 4th seed. It's like 90%. So.
So, let me see.
And the loser of the Rams.
Shirmaker said, "Why can't Zeke look expensive?"
You're cracking me up, man. Hey, we got that record, huh? I can't believe that. We actually broke the record. 3 new names scored today for this team.
We did it. Star111 said, "One more touchdown and our backups outscore theirs."
Yeah. That's what's great about that part. Our backups did almost better than our starters, and I think I truly think the backups would have done just maybe would have had 38 points on that board right now. Mr. Jason Renfro dropping that dollar holla on the board right now as we speak. Let me put him up here real quick and represent him because he's the leader right now in the Cash App side. Jason Renfro with a dollar drop with the Go Cowboys. Much love, Mr. J. Renfro. Rocking the spot here on top of the Cash App. Now here you go. You can see the. There you go. Boom. Cardinals got J.J. Watt back. Right now it's us. If you look at things here, we will play the Cardinals. There's about a 90% chance that it's the Cardinals or the Rams. But the Rams.
I would probably put money on it being the Cardinals, but
remember, tiebreaker between the Rams and the Cardinals goes to the Rams. So the Rams will always jump them. You know what I mean? Here we go, guys. 51-20. Cowboys got that big lead, and they got their 3rd, 4th string running backs in there. As Gallimore still in there, our starters are in the night. Hey, good to see 39. Tyler Coyle in there. He's in the house, and he's practice squad guy that got hurt earlier in the game, which is great to see. Here we go. All right, so 51-20. How is everybody feeling about the game now?
I mean, I feel great. Just like I said, I'm taking all of this very heavily well-salted because, well, realistically speaking, exactly. we know exactly what we did today. It's still impressive that we did it.
LVE with some fire against the 3rd stringer. Hope he brings it next week. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, man.
Now the Cowboys are like,
exactly,
hungry wolves. But
Justin said we played horrible against Arizona, and it was still a 3-point game.
I agree. I take note of that. I know. I agree, Justin. Q-Man making the factual points, and I agree. We played like shit against the Cardinals. They were missing half their team. We played like shit, and we still almost beat them. So I think that with if the coaching can get in, that's a big if with Kellen Moore. But I think that this time he'll be able to kind of out-scheme the Cardinals, I hope. There's LV with some pressure, but not enough. Wide open, 3rd and 12. Can he get a stop here, Kellen? Kelvin Joseph can almost, I think he's short by a half a yard.
I was saying now, it's a 4th and 1, 4th and inches. They're going to go for it.
Yeah, 4th and half a yard is definitely going to be something they're going to go for.
Any kind of short 4th and something, they're going to go for it at this point.
If it's 4th and 20, they're not going to. But
I said any short 4th and something.
No, I know that. I'm saying like earlier there was a 4th and long, and they're like, it's just punt. Someone's hurt for the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles have had like 6 injuries so far.
Ridiculous. 7 minutes and 5 seconds in the fourth quarter. All of a sudden, the Cowboys are up 51-20. So hopefully, and this game is over pretty much, I would say. But let's hit the chat up and what people are saying about this game or just general time. Fuck the Eagles, damn right. Another Eagle down. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We don't like to see anybody get hurt. Eagles fan, Bird Nation said, let me see here. Sanders, Jordan, Howard, Boston Scott. Yep, fifth string is Huntley. Yep, I know, man. You guys got nobody in there, so I'm not making this bigger than what it is. I know exactly what this is. LT said they had something to play for. Second seed. Well, yeah, I know LT, but it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, it's possible still. So you still got to win your game to even have that chance to have that happen. You guys were almost locked in the 7th seed. If you guys win, and if the Niners lost to the Rams, then which could happen, you guys would be the 6th seed. The point is, does it matter? Does it really matter? You're not going to get a home playoff game, so it doesn't really matter. It's just okay. You'll play the Bucks or the Rams or the Cowboys or the Cardinals, but it's all the same to you. It's not worth that jump. Is the point I think that we're both making. It is worth the jump to go to the 2nd seed, obviously, and it's okay. It's not a big deal, but it's a little better to be the 3rd seed there. If you go against the 4th seed or the 5th seed or the 6th seed or the 7th seed, anytime else in the playoffs, that's a home game for your team. So keep that in mind. So you never know when that could come in handy. But just people want to put it about pushing it and having the pride and having that's important too. But you got to weigh that with injuries and not playing well, which I don't think the Cowboys did I think the Eagles played fantastic against our starters using with their backups and we fell short a little flat, but we still obviously were able to overcome their backups.
Yeah.
And with time in a game, if you only look at a quarter or a half, you might even after the half, is already trying to get a little bit bigger the lead. But you look at a half, and you can see it's a close game, but you can see how it's wearing on the Eagles because they're the backups, and they're going to be eventually just not going to be able to hang for the same length of time as the Cowboy starters. Second half, you saw the takeover for the most part. Good play there by the Eagles to run to the outside. I wish we could run to the fucking outside once in a while. I'm trying to hit up some of the chat.
So was I. Every time I turn to read it, you kind of...
I keep reading them.
Say you beat me to it. So, let me see. Cassie Stewart, what's up? Much love. So, again, everybody here kind of hanging with us, enjoying the last 6 minutes of the regular season.
Dougie Fresh, you're on. 6 minutes. Yep, and then it's the playoffs. Then it's the 2nd season. Then it's when it really matters the most. Remember that.
All right, so let's see, because the Eagles are on their own 43.
Lawrence Armstrong.
Some decent pressure by Armstrong.
Nice hit.
Yeah, he does get his hand on Jalen Hurts' arm.
No, that was not Jalen Hurts.
That's right.
Minshew.
That's Minshew.
Yeah, he knocked Minshaw's hand and wobbly pass, incomplete, down. So that's, the pressure is now building more and more towards, the Eagles' pocket, the quarterback, which, shows you that, hey, you know what? Cowboys now can really lean on them with their starters, as, the Eagles only have their, I would say less conditioned backups.
And thank you so much, Grant G 1971, once again with a $7
That's a Diggs drop right there. I'm digging it.
I see right after this play. Stop him.
Damn it, first down.
He said, let me see. Even though Eagles backups played tonight, Dak looked great. Zeke looked great. The offense overall was lit. Defense has played better in the second half.
Yeah, no, I agree with all those things. I think that's a lot of the coaching side of things, like the adjusting by Dan Quinn. But I also think it's because we played their backups. And I know, listen, I agree. We looked better on offense. We looked better on defense in the second half. But we played their backups. So even though I'm not gonna make much out of that. I mean, it's just plain and simple. We did what we were supposed to do eventually in the game, right? And by doing that, we held court. We don't have to take the ridicule in the sense of, not even the ridicule. It's not about taking the ridicule. But we don't have to say, hey, you know what? If it had stayed the way it was that first quarter and a half, that would have been a big problem for this team. I think going forward, it would have been real demoralizing. That's what you're risking in a situation like this. And this is not inspiring, I don't think. This is just, and again, it's inspiring to everybody to see 51-20, but the reality of the context of the game, it's a bit disappointing. That's all. I'm gonna leave it at that. And that's just me. Most fans are gonna say this is fantastic, the best thing ever. And I think a lot of the fans, I think I'm more with these fans saying, hey, you know what? It was we had our guys in there. They played the full mindset, the full game. I don't think we got many injuries, knocking on wood. But the thing is that
fingers crossed.
Yeah, and the thing is that I think that the Cowboys put up what they were supposed to. They did what they were supposed to do against the backups, a team full of backups for the entire game, and most of the game having your starters in there. So I know we missed some of our guys. I understand that, but it was not a good first half performance.
Gary, appreciate that. Again, I don't know about non-biased. I feel like every person, every fan has biases. We try to be as objective about them, or at least put them out there on the table so you guys can kind of, make up your own minds from there. You know what I mean? Just because everyone's got a bias, at least a little bit of one. We try to be as fair as possible, though.
I am, and again, Eagles. If I was an Eagle fan, I would not feel bad at all about this game. Plain and simple.
Oh no.
I feel better about. If I was an Eagle fan, I feel better about this game than if I'm a Cowboy fan, thinking that the Cowboys are back on track on offense, because that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like I don't think anybody in this chat's thinking that. I just think that we did what we're supposed to do. Defense played better in the second half. They played. The offense played good the whole game. But we did play against their backups, and I still take that into deep consideration.
And Spock, can you save me? Yep, exactly that. With his $5 holla, he said, so according to you, this was a no-win situation.
Yes.
We win by 30, we suck, and we lose, we suck.
Correct.
Yep.
That was my whole. That was my whole purpose of the Cowboys playing their starters the whole time. Now, the only thing I would say is good is that you get a chance to get the 2nd seed or 3rd seed, but was it worth the risk of injury? That's my big thing there, right? So that was the biggest point, that I didn't want to risk the injury portion. That was the game breaker to me. Like, hey, you know what? Yes, no. You check mark the different sides and things, and you look at it. The injuries put it over the top for me. You say, do not risk injuries. We got lucky so far, and thank goodness we have. I haven't seen anything knocking on wood that's major. Tyler Coyle went out. He came back in later on in the game, so he's good to go. And I don't see anybody else really with anything major knocking on wood like motherfucker.
I was saying, I'm like, and again, we have been. Even though it doesn't feel like we've been lucky, especially this last week or so, we have gotten pretty lucky in the grand scheme of things as far as how things have shaken out for us. Yeah. So, of course, now the last bit of luck is, can we get a Sunday or Monday playoff game?
We'll see. Get the extra day. There you go. This is just basically waiting for this. There's 2 minutes to go. 2-minute warning is going to hit here. A 3rd down for the Gals of Philly. And we'll see what happens here as we, go to the last moments of the game. It's a win, of course. I can't believe.
That's it.
That's it. Regular season's over. No more. Again, hopefully this team is back on some kind of, See, I think that when you take one game and now you give it to Kellen Moore, I think he can be the kind of guy that can say, I'm going to just scheme for this one team and everything possible. And I think he'll be great at that. That's my hope. That he puts it all into this one game. Forget about what you did all year. I mean, you got, of course, taking what you did all year into consideration. But specifically game planning for this game with McAdoodle-Doo over there, Ben McAdoo, and McCarthy, and then Dak Smith, some input from Dak. But you come and construct something against this Cardinal team. We know, and again, Cardinals, Rams, or whichever damn team we play, whichever team it is, you can, I think if he constructs it properly, which I know he can, Kellen Moore, we've seen him do it. Do it again for this next opponent in the playoffs, and then do it again for the one after, and the one after, and the one after. That's it. 4 times. That's all we're asking for. Kellen Moore. A little more. 4 more. Thor Thunder God. Dropping that 5 on it.
And Thor Thunder God said, breaking news. Lincoln Financial Field concession stands will now be serving 50 burgers to their fans in place of cheesesteaks.
I love that.
Go Cowboys.
With a big stamp, pressed right into the top of the fucking bun. Fuck it.
Thank you so much, Thor Thunder God.
Much love. The Canadian $5 holler. Worldwide are the Cowboys.
So
they represent the Cowboy family.
No, absolutely. And guys, as we do hit this last minute or 2 here, one of the last times we'll have to ask you to hit the like, sub it up, and hit that notification bell as far as regular season games. But guess what? Regular season, off season, in between season, whatever it is, we're live every single day right here, guys, with the news, the info, the updates, our thoughts, your thoughts, simulations, game day reactions.
And it's always Cowboy stuff, but we add in the off season. We always do stuff like,
little sprinkle of other things.
Interaction stuff, and it's always Cowboys. Don't get it wrong. It's always Cowboy news. It's always something to discuss about the Dallas Cowboys. But on the weekends, during the week and during the season, during the off season, we're far from that yet because the playoffs are next. We just have some good stuff in there. Always Cowboy centric. So join us for that. The experience here on My Cowboys Family. That's what it is. The experience of that star over everything. So, 100% agree. 2 minutes to go. We're wrapping this up. Hit that like and all that good stuff. And membership. We had that raffle today.
Yeah.
To
now, Gary Landon, remember, it's not Trayvon Diggs out there. He's out.
Yeah, Trayvon Diggs is
Calvin Joseph and...
some pressure there. Sack.
Finally.
Boom. This time, Terrell Basham. That's number 2 for him. That's 2 sacks. I think he just got his money bonus. He might get a bonus for getting sacks. A sack there now. Again, it's a 2-point conversion. So, yeah, let me fix the score. They did score a touchdown.
I don't think he was supposed to... Nothing.
No, 2-point conversion. I'm sorry. What happened? What did I miss?
No, not a big deal. Nothing.
No,
Seriously, it's nothing. That's all. So, let me see here.
Let me see. I'm trying to fix the scored 20 to...
Oh, man. You guys really are the best here.
What?
No, just, cry, Eagles, cry. Terrell bashed that man.
Yeah. I guess is that a sack? I guess it does count. I don't know if it counts as an actual sack, though. Because it is the 2-point conversion, so it's just
True.
I don't know how they count that for his money numbers.
Good point. How does that work?
I don't know.
I was going to say, someone's going to have to let us know.
He's doing the money,
maybe.
so I'm just thinking maybe he's trying to...
I know. Let me see.
Cry, Eagles, cry.
It's Space Jam. Yeah, they're definitely picking on Calvin Joseph's side. For sure.
Yeah, they've definitely been going at that spot more than... Nashawn Wright's they've both actually been doing a good job, but they've been picking on the corners for sure. And now they have to do it more. Watch an onside kick here. I got to fix this. I got the score fixed. All right. Regular kick. They're not going to try to... I'm glad they're not trying to make a run at this thing, because come on. That ain't going to happen.
So, let me see. No Dagny just said sack is a sack is a sack is a sack. So
I wonder how they count that for the stats. Does that count as a sack? If I ever hear back, I would like to know if that does count as a sack. Because again, he might get an incentive if he gets like 5 sacks or more, and he's at like that number right now. So if he gets it, he should get it, right?
I agree.
As Grant G gets that stream boss pumped all the way back up with that $5 holla.
Ooh, thank you so much, Grant G, 1971. And with that $5 holla, he said, "Old MCF is cracking me up." LOL, he's got a good old buzzerooski.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I'm not denying that at all. That's what I'm feeling good. 51-26.
Don't worry, there's no denying it. So, Chalk to Montana
what?
808.
No denying it?
So, yeah, it's okay. Like I said, Chalk to Montana 808 in the house. Much love. How y'all feeling about this game? Average, right? Like, I'm excited about the kind of little records and things that they were able to break. I'm excited that it seems like we managed to avoid any major injuries to any starters.
That's major.
And I'm excited that we can say we officially swept the NFC East. Outside of that, it was everything else was...
Defense played
pretty
poor against backups. And the offense played, better than, let's say, usual, but they were against backups. You know what I mean? And so... I think it was still some sloppiness, some things to correct. And, for the playoffs, you're this close, you got to look better. There's a Landry shift. There we go. Landry shift to end this game. End the regular season. I think it was the last snap. There you go. Boom.
That should be the last one. Yep. So.
Season's over, but now we have the new season. And that's where really what fucking matters now at this point is what you win 4 games, you're in. You win 4 games, you're world champions. Mm-hmm. That's it. You're NFL champions. That's what matters most. And, all this other stuff that happened this year could be flushed away if they just do their job for 4 fucking games. 4 games. Let me put the final up on the board here. We got this win, and it ended up looking like the way it was supposed to look like, and against their backups. But I'm not jumping for joy about any of this shit. I had said from the beginning, I think we should have just. I don't think this is going to help the team, get reinvigorated. I think this is like a lose-lose situation. And that was a good way of describing it by someone earlier. So, lackluster performance based on the context of the game.
Exactly. And thank you so much, Grand G. 1971 with another $7 holler here, and he said, "Good for you, brother. You and MCW deserve it."
Thank you. Yes, and we are feeling good here. As we're gonna rock out of here shortly. So I'm feeling great. About just chilling with you all guys.
Exactly. So I guess any kind of final thoughts or things from this game that we need to consider as far as heading into the playoffs, because for me, like you said, injuries, COVID, biggest major things. It seems like as of now, knock on wood, we managed to avoid any major injuries to any of our starters.
Well, J-Ron Curse right now has a hamstring. No, I'm saying he has a hamstring.
I know, but he didn't get it during this game.
No, I know that. But we escaped. It looks like that on that side of things. But when you look at a thing to kind of watch, as what you said, going towards the playoffs,
J-Ron Curse is not active technically.
Well, he had the hamstring and then he got COVID. So when you got COVID, it's hard to do. When you have COVID, you cannot rehab. So that's going to delay his rehab back to the team. And so that's something to watch this week. Does he come back on Thursday or Friday? Or does he come back Tuesday or Wednesday? If J-Ron Curse can clear COVID protocols by Tuesday or Wednesday, we get him back on that field. On Wednesday, he's back to conditioning. He's back to doing what he's going to need to do to get ready for this game. And so we're rolling in the right direction. But you got to also get that hamstring together. And so I'm going to keep an eye. That's one of my first observations as far as injuries are concerned going to this game. And then you got COVID on top of that. So I'm hoping for the best for J-Ron Curse. I really am.
So, let me see. Preseason record prediction? I think, right?
I know what I said. I said 10 was unacceptable. 10 wins. I said I think 11 was the worst case reasonable. I could accept scenario with 11 wins. But I said I think we could get 13. I said based on those numbers, I say 11. I think 12 would be the number. So I say 11 or 12. I think is what I said. So I hit it. No, yippee-ki-yay, I guess. But it's more of the way it happened, right? It's like we should have really. I think it made more of a run. I guess we get to get the numbers right here at the end of the schedule because we basically won out, other than the Cardinal game. But all the games around that were against teams that were depleted or backups, So, we beat 4 playoff teams this year. 4 games we won against playoff teams this season. We're 4-3 against the playoff teams this year. So, we're like out of 7 or 8 games, we were either 4-4 or 4-3 against playoff teams. But when you look at the context, Eagles were a different team back then. To some extent, that is very true. We also match up well against them, but that was a different time, right? Then now, you're seeing the Eagles with the number 1 run offense. If they didn't have their starters in this game. So you look at all these things in context. The Patriots, to me, that was one of the most solid teams we beat this season. And the way we played against Tampa Bay and the offense, defense, to me, that showed me that they are solid. To me, it showed me a lot of, that this team can make a run of things if we can, get everything in place and going. And we overcame a lot of things. But right now, this offense got to, I think, get it overall together. Defense got to get back on track to some extent.
And again, we know baby steps, but still.
It's week 19 now of the NFL for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no more time for baby steps.
This is, your head's hitting the wall right now, brick wall. If you lose, it's all over. The season's over. Done deal. One and done. So we don't want that. And it's not gonna be an easy matchup at the 4th seed. So we at least the Cowboys put ourselves here into the best possible position to get the 3rd seed or the 2nd seed. Once again, the 2nd seed, the Cardinals and Rams lose. I'm sorry, the 3rd seed. If the Cardinals and Rams lose, we get the 3rd seed. We get, I'm saying that automatically happens. And if the Bucks fall and also lose, we get the 2nd seed. That's the easiest way of describing it. That's what it comes down to tomorrow. So the probability is still we're going to end up with that 4th seed. And then we would play, no matter what, the loser of the NFC West, which would be either the Cardinals or the Rams. And the Rams have tiebreakers. So if they both win, that means that the Cardinals will be the 5th seed. So.
Yep. So Justin Crow saying, make our field goals, and we're 15-2. So
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. That's what I'm trying 100% to say. Agree.
We're not like super far removed from being great. It feels like this is, I know people say this all the time. It's boring. It's whatever. Football is a game of inches. Holy shit. Is that never more true than in these inches that separate us from, that, right? Well, so, I'm just saying a 15-2 record. I'm just saying, it's so close. But I do overall feel more positive about the team than I expected to. I do think that we finally have a pretty solid foundation, right? Like I think, have a general idea of what our identity is as a team or as a defense and an offense and a special teams or whatever it is. But,
I think that the Cowboys with Dak Prescott as the cornerstone and some of these young guys coming in here now like Micah Parsons and Trayvon Diggs, I think that the Cowboys have, and I include Zeke and these guys as well, the offensive line guys. The next 3 or 4 years, the Cowboys are going to be content on going with most of these guys. Yeah, you might get someone for Tyron Smith, you might get some other pieces on the offensive line and move some, but for the most part, the Cowboys have the core, the foundation of the offense and the mindset they have right now for what they're picturing for the defense for the next 2 to 3 years. Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to ride with the majority of the solid guys that we're going to go forward with and then pick up either some good deals, some good fitting pieces in free agency, and then a lot of the major stuff is going to be done through the draft. Yeah. And that's the way the Cowboys are going to replenish these positions, a lot of them. Now, so guys like Jaron Kearse, you want to probably bring him back. Guys like Randy, he's on a 1-year deal. Guys like Randy Gregory, you definitely want to bring him back. So you got, Michael Gallup's got to go. You got to part way. You got to make a decision maybe between Dalton Schultz and Connor Williams, one or the other. I'm just saying, think of it like this. That's what you got to look at. And there's others on this team that you got to re-sign here, like Brian Anger and that kind of stuff. So, adding it all up, when you restructure some stuff, right now we're down $17 million on the cap. But when you restructure Dak's contract, you're going to end up getting $13 extra million on the cap. So, we will be probably plus after the Dak restructure. That comes in March, I think. So when you see that happen, you're going to see us be able to play with some of that money. We're going to make some cuts. We're going to move some money around and then make contracts so that they kind of trickle down the line when you have, after this season, this offseason, in 2020, this will be 2022 offseason. Mm-hmm. So in 2023 offseason, next year, it's going to be $40 million, explosion on the cap. And that's where we're going to have all our contracts hit. So we're not going to make the big moves then. We're making the moves now and then signing it and pushing the money down for when the explosion on the salary cap occurs, which we know is going to happen. Yeah. When the TV deals, the money deals come through from that side of things, it's going to, instead of going up $20 million a year, it's going to go up to 40, and I'm probably lowballing that. It might be 45, 50 million. So
realistically speaking, we only can lowball it if we're trying to be accurate, just because we know there's a ceiling, but who the heck knows exactly where that is? It all matters of where the money comes through. It could be, I guess, it could be 35 or 30 million, but it's going to be more than 20. And every year it's been kind of getting bigger and bigger. So it's going to just explode even more so when the contracts, when the TV contract money comes through. So that's coming next year at a theater near you. Next offseason. With one more offseason, we got to get through it, right? So that's where I see a lot of these guys going. That's why I think we make a move for Jaron Kearse. You can get him for not a bank-breaking deal to kind of solidify your secondary and a leader on the defense that knows the can set everybody up, has great communication with Dan Quinn. You want to keep that, you want to keep that player. Randy Gregory, who's obviously, team him up with the other guys we have like Micah and Tank. We're great. We're doing great there with Randy Gregory. Most of the rest of the guys are going to be here that we want to keep. I know Keanu O'Neal. Sorry, I mean he's probably not going to be here next year, and and a couple others. LVE, bye, that kind of stuff. But then you have to make a decision on guys like Connor Williams, Cedric Wilson, right? Noah Brown, Malik Turner, and I said Cedric Wilson, but Dalton Schultz, another guy you have to decide on these numbers here. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what you think on that or the chat, but we're gonna rock and roll. I think out of here in a couple of minutes, guys. After this, I do want to wrap it up. Cleveland Brown said, "Let's all have burgers for tonight."
Agreed. Let's enjoy that, guys. What we got? We got a nice, 11:30 at night burgers. Let's go, guys. Where's the place you're gonna hit? What a burger! That's a spot. So, we're too far to drive there, though. That'd be like a 14-hour drive.
So with that said, guys, I think this is a perfect spot here to kind of wrap things up. So again, I'll just remind everyone for one last time to hit like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, follow us on Twitter at MyCowboysFamily, hop in the Discord, the link is down below in the description box. Thank you very much to Grand G 1971, not just the sponsor of the week, not just the stream boss, right?
Yeah.
Sponsor of the week. 1, 2, looks like 3 weeks in a row now.
We'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last chance. Anybody try to jump him, that's your shot. And he's holding full blast up here. Lock it down on the stream
right.
boss. So much love to him. Yeah. Appreciate you, Grant G. And if you roll over to the Cash App side of things, you got the king of the Cash App right there. I know, the lovely lovely wife as well on the screen. But representing the Jeremy Bramlett side of things, the Brand Man, much love to him. Got that crown, got that, top spot last week. And then you got this man, Jason Renfro.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Yeah, so let me make sure you represent Jason Renfro right there. Repping that Randy White jersey. He won right here, my Cowboys family. Mr. Jason Renfro. He's the leader right now in the Cash App side of things. So once again, thank you. Let me get everybody off the board, all our faces and the writing. There you go. And again, 51-26. That's the end of this one. Cowboys end the season 12-5. I guess you could say it was a little better than I expected, but now we're in. Now we got a seeding here. We got a home game, at least one home game. Is there a way the Cowboys can make a run now this year? Can we do it this year? We shall see soon, very soon. I guess who's in the house, baby? Let's wrap this thing up.
Here, perfect. So let's see. Eagles fans 76. Daniel Mesa in the house. Much love to you.
Fuck
All Pro. Andrew Lunsford. Justin Quarles, the Q Man. Akeem Sears. Of course, Cassie Stewart. Skeptical fan always staying skeptical. Aaron Martinez. Justin Quarles. Donnie Hayes. Let me see who else we have. Dallas Cowboy 92. Aaron Martinez. Skeptical fan. Akeem Sears. Let me see. Devontae Griffin, Tammy, Cab 52, Retro Scotty, Grant G 1971, LT, Chuck Montana 808. Yeah, it's as far back as I can go right now.
And you everybody caught up in the front because
Barry B.
Much love.
Yeah, I think that's everybody new here. So guys, again, huge and extra special shout out to everybody here. I mean, baby,
I know we got of course people that dropped the love from above tonight. Dwayne Broussard pre-streamed it. We got Grant G. He's dropping it all over the place. Truly appreciate all of you guys. Truly do. Randy Stites, Clark Kent, Jason Renfro, Skeptical Fan, Spock Can You Save Me, Thor Thunder God. Some of you guys gave multiple times, so truly appreciate everybody. And thanks again for another edition of My Cowboys Family. 5 years in I don't in the regular season, but we're going to have, of course, we have more games coming up. Games, right, in the playoffs. But this is our 5th year in front of this camera, letting it all out here in the most genuine possible way you can when it comes to our Cowboys. So, been an interesting 5 years of doing these kind of streams, and 4.5 when you look at the, the length of the channel. So again, guys, thank you guys for being here with us for all these years of this ride, and hopefully to that number 5 and beyond, 6 and beyond, 7 and beyond. That's what we need to get to, guys. So thank you for being here with us. And let me just do this here. I think I have to take off this camera. Bye.